Well, hello, everybody.
Oh
Welcome
my
back to the
gosh.
little town in the New West. Are you ready?
No.
No.
No? Okay. Well, before we get started, we're going to go ahead and reintroduce everybody. So, hi, I'm Amy, your wrangler for this evening. You can find me anywhere on the internet at Harglyph Studio. That's Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, basically anywhere you want. I am a DM here on the Tales of Initiative now that the Rainbow Connection has ended.
Sad day.
And you can also find me as a player in the podcast of The Ring of Contrarians on the 8th, 16th, and 24th of every month when we release new episodes anywhere you listen to podcasts. Take it away, Ryan.
Rye or
Ryan.
Ryan, whichever you prefer. I will be playing a Ronin, the half-elf hexblade warlock. I also play on the D&D podcast Cast Party, and you can pretty much find me anywhere on socials at Cast Party D&D.
All right. I'm Zach. I'll be playing Pet Farron tonight. You can find me anywhere at Zach on Titan. That's about it.
Okay.
Hey, I'm Hayley. I'll be playing Delilah today, and that's all.
Oh, okay. And
I'm Taylor. I'll be playing Zeph, the little kobold. And you can find me at Virus. Where am I? I'll get used to this eventually.
never.
Same.
It never happened.
You can find me at Virus on TikTok and on Discord. So come and say hi. And yeah.
Right. So, once again, here are our characters. We've got all of our lovely, beautiful peoples. And I guess it's just, we should just, hop right in, eh? I mean,
Oh, are you sure you don't
Better-
have any other things to say, just to postpone this a little bit?
Just a little recap,
I don't want to jump right into it.
all right. Well, we'll do a little recap. We'll do
Okay.
a little recap. Real quick. Let me see. What did I write? Our intrepid group of travelers have finally arrived in the wild western town of Raven's Roost. After enjoying some relaxing baths, stiff drinks, and spooky tales, they retired for an evening and woke to realize that they may need to find some work to keep their pockets full. They headed out to an abandoned farm to collect some plants for a local hedge witch, only to find themselves surrounded. And if you thought that little snippet was going to make you any less anxious, you're wrong.
You made it worse.
Surrounded.
All right,
Great.
so let's go ahead and take a look at our map. Ta-da! Welcome back. There you are, my lovelies. So, Ronan, you watched as multiple large canid creatures moved up from the backsides of hills to come up onto the tops of old buildings and then realize that there was in fact also one above the building that you are on, or that your companions are inside of. What do you do?
So just standing in the doorway,
Mm-hmm.
facing outward, kind of just start waving my hand inside and... Guys! There's a problem. Lots of dogs. Wolves, I don't know. They're spooky. What do I do? Can we see the one on top of us too as well?
Oh yeah, that one was literally standing down, like looking down at
Okay.
you. He is directly above you.
That's what I thought. I'll look in to see if anyone's coming and see the one right up top. And just point. Like trembling voice.
I was looking at the fallen over bookshelf, so I'm going to hear that and go, oh no.
Yep. You can definitely see through the piecemeal roof, the pieces that have fallen away and rotted away. You can easily see the outline and form of this large canid or this canid creature.
Hmm.
Yeah, I look to Pet. I'm like, what's that? Is that what's still happening out there?
I'm not sure. Sounds like they're having a little bit of an issue though. We should probably go take a look. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Definitely
And
wander that
Yeah,
way.
I guess I pop my head out of the door.
oh lord.
You just see me pointing upward.
Maybe if we don't move, they'll go away.
Oh, it's like based off movement.
Yeah.
Oh. I need everyone to roll initiative for
Damn
me.
Yeah, about right.
Oh no.
Oh, nope.
Pull out my favorite d20. Hopefully it won't kill you.
Oh no.
Don't give us your
I
favorite.
don't like to hear that.
I don't like that at all.
Alrighty. So. God. All right. So then, my friends, I need a Ronin. What have you got for me, buddy?
5.
5. Pet.
15.
Delilah.
$17.
I was like,
Sorry.
it's all good. And Zeph.
7.
7.
Oh no.
Oh,
Let me just double check the. Real quick. You guys have any planning you'd like to do? You have 30 seconds. Go for it.
Cool.
Did you grab
Um,
everything you needed from back there?
We didn't find anything, I don't think.
Fuck. Can we just run?
I'm gonna cast Mage Armor.
Yeah, I think we should try and run.
But what about the other house?
We did come here for a reason, right? I might just try to talk to the little fellas. They look kind of cute.
Alright. Okay, we're just gonna be trying defensive against them and just be calm. Alright.
Okay.
Likes you so far.
So many rolls.
So many wolves.
Okay. So then, first up is this lovely wolfen creature here. Yep. Helps if I'm actually
Top of
clicking
us?
on the wrong thing. Who is going to move down the slope and around to join its friend. It's going to stand on top of that rock pile. And that will then bring us to Delilah.
Okie dokie. Well, I'm going to first step immediately out of the room and move in front of Zeph.
Okay, you should have control of your token if you want to try and move it.
Oh yeah, of course. Sorry. Oh, the
You're good.
screen. I was like clicking it on the.
There is no
Um,
snap to grid. There is no snap grid. it. So just be
Cool.
aware.
Perfect. Easy.
Vibing.
So I'm going right there in front of Zeph to block between the wolf and him, and I'm going to just gonna take the dodge action.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
Alrighty. Is that going to end your turn?
Yep.
Alrighty. That will then bring us to Pet Farron.
All right. Well, I'm gonna try to weasel my way out of this here building. Is there a way I can get around everybody and get out?
Oh,
get
yeah.
out
You
here?
could probably walk out any of the sides of this building that is not solid rock. So, any of
okay.
that front section, you can just walk straight out through. You can just
Got it. Yeah, I'll probably just end up trying to get here next to Zeph.
Okay.
And if I can just shout up to the closest wolf and be like, "Hello there, friend," and do the little wave from town.
Okay.
Hello
Oh my
there,
God.
friend. What brings you around here?
Are you using speech of beast and leaf?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Ooh.
Okay, and you're talking to this one that's right up on top, correct?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Roll me a persuasion check.
Okay. Persuasion. Do I have advantage? And my beast and leaf says you have advantage on charisma towards beasts and
Yes.
leaves.
Ooh.
Okay, I will do that then.
They are actually beasts. So
All right, so an 18.
18. Okay. The one up top kind of turns and looks at you. And in kind of a broken speech, it's not being translated perfectly because it is an animal, so they speak more with thought process than rather actual words. But it says, "You food?"
No, but we can find you some food if you like.
"You sure? You know food?"
Oh, of course, we could probably find some food. We found a rabbit pretty recently. That was pretty. I think everyone else enjoyed that.
And it hears the word rabbit and barks once with excitement, and you hear all of the other coyotes start barking as well and yipping and yapping in this raised chorus, and you hear off in the distance somewhere more barking and yipping in response.
Right on.
All right, that's going to be the end of your
Yeah,
6-second
that's good.
turn.
I'm good.
We're
Yeah.
going to go now to a beautiful bark coyote number Isoy, who's going to come down and start sniffing at the back of Ironan's heels.
Hi.
Ironan, make a charisma check.
Oh man, I was just about to say, like, I don't smell good, but we took a bath and everything. Oh, we have a +1 to charisma checks.
That'll be great.
Oh, that's dex check.
Fail. You'll die.
17.
17.
Oh,
The coyote looks at you and does nothing.
Okay.
All right. That is going to then bring us to these two coyotes, who are going to come down and around. Alrighty. And then to Aronin. Oh, I'm sorry. No, Zeph, it is your turn. Zeph got a 7. Aronin got a 5.
I've already cast Mage Armor on myself,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to hold a Firebolt just in case this doesn't go the way we want it.
Okay, so you're holding a cantrip?
Yep.
Okay. All right. And that will then
Can I do bonus action? Right. Yep, that's it.
Okay. That'll bring us to this yoke. And it's going to move in. Right up on Zeph. And Pet Farron. Pet, I need you to make a charisma check.
Okay. Nat 20.
Let's
Let's
go. Oh my god.
Amy's gonna hate us for just skipping this encounter.
I love seeing how people do this encounter because it's a lot of fun. I've had people take it 3 different ways, and so far it's been different all 3 times. So, all right. The coyote sniffs your pockets, and you hear in that broken beast speech, "No food. You food." And then we're going to move to a Ronin.
I'm in the doorway, so I'm just gonna peek my head in super quick. Zeph, what was it on the list that we needed from here?
We needed bushel of watercress,
Okay.
a bushel of wheat hull, and a bushel of wild onions.
I'll be right back. And I'm just facing the doorway, backing directly into the field. I am gonna leave the range of the coyote, and I want to start backing into the second hut just very slowly,
Okay.
very calmly.
I
Hands
want
up.
you to.
No touching of the sword, no nothing. You're fine. It's okay, I promise.
I got you.
All right. Hey, Ronin. I need to see what their to hit was. Does a 22 hit you?
Yeah, absolutely does.
Oh.
All right. He is going to take a bite at you as you
Mhm.
try to back away from him.
Can I release? Can I see that? Can I release my firebolt?
Absolutely, you can.
Oh no.
All right, but he's going to get his attack off first.
Uh-huh.
By my D4s. Apparently, they've all sunk to the bottom. All right. Ooh. That is going to be 8 as he gets a good handle on your calf and just goes
Mhm.
and bites into you. Which is then going to trigger Zeph's firebolt.
Mhm.
Which I got a 16.
That will hit.
Hey, so firebolt is 1d10. That's a d12. I should have been more prepared. What does a d10 look like?
It's like the percentile.
Like a percentile dice, but without double digits on it.
5 points of fire damage.
All right. At which point, all of the coyotes turn at Zeph.
It's
Uh-oh.
Oh
I'm standing over the top of him.
no!
Little food is what you hear, Pet. Little food.
No.
Angry little food. Get angry little food. In a
Oh,
chorus as they start yipping. It is haunting. Like if you guys have ever heard coyotes all go up in a howl, girls, this would be dingoes for you. Not good. Not good. Really super spooky.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I
It's
do not have an
baby.
audio of that, or I would be playing it right now.
Okay. I was
Not
gonna
nice.
back away and I was gonna take the chomp and I was gonna eat it. Seeing that firebolt come through, I'm grabbing the sword and I'm swinging.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Roll for it.
That come through.
Mm-hmm.
19.
That's good.
19
Hey.
total. All right. That will hit. Roll me damage.
Okay.
Right on, right on.
7 piercing damage.
All right. So that brings us to that. We'll kill him. You see the firebolt fly out past Delilah and strike the coyote as it's snapped at you, and you bring your sword down and just cut right through its shoulder. It's almost like chopping wood until it gets past that shoulder hump that it has. And it yelps and then falls to the ground dead. It is now Coyote number 1's turn. It's going to jump down at a Ronin.
Oh,
who just took out his buddy.
Okay.
And Bubba. Okay. That is a 14. Does that hit you?
I will use my reaction to cast shield.
Okay. That brings your AC up to
17.
for the rest of this turn until it comes back to your turn. That is correct.
Correct.
All right. That is going to end its turn. And Pet, you hear danger food. Danger food. And that will then bring us to Delilah.
Yeah, we're spicy. I guess I'm gonna step out to the front door where this wolf is that's gone for a Ronin, and I'm going to just make an unarmed strike. 20
Nice.
That'll hit.
for 7 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then I will take another strike with my bonus action.
Alrighty.
24 to hit.
That will hit.
Good lord.
And that's
Knocking
6 bludgeoning. As I punch this wolf.
All right.
Coyote.
So this coyote jumps down and takes a bite at a Ronin's back heel, and you kind of like, oh no, and you just pop, slam him twice, and you manage to hit him right in the jaw and dislocate its jaw with the first hit, and the second hit comes down and you feel your fist divot through the top of its skull.
Whoa.
As it drops underneath your second hit.
I am just standing there in
that coyote
shock.
is now dead.
I don't know what I'm more afraid of at this point, Delilah or the wolf that just jumped at me, so...
Oh, oopsie.
All right. That will then bring us to Ledeto. So he's off. Pet, it's your turn.
All right. He's gonna look down at the one right next to him and be like,
The one right next to you just looks horrified.
This didn't have to go this way, little one. We could have just talked about it. Not a big deal. And I'm gonna just kind of off to the side cast Shield of Faith on a Ronin, giving him a +2 AC.
So now your AC is fucking 19.
Well,
And then
for a couple more turns.
Yeah.
that's a bonus action. And then for my action, I want to just try to pick this one up.
You pick him up.
I want to just
Okay.
grapple kind of.
Okay.
But like
Roll
not like
me,
in a.
It'd be athletics versus strength, I believe, is what a grapple check is.
Okay, you want me to do athletics or strength?
Yes, an athletics check.
Okay, gotcha. Ooh, 18.
He got a 16. He is grappled. You
All
just
right.
picked him up.
Perfect.
And he looks horrified. Again,
Calm down, little one.
this is a
You don't
wild
have-
animal. He looks horrified.
If you stay calm in my hands, you might survive the rest of these folk. That's going to be me.
Alrighty. That will then bring us to his turn. And he
Mm.
goes, not food? Me, not food. Not food me. Not food me.
Yeah.
Not food me.
Yes.
And the coyote who is over here on the rock pile will run up to you, Pet, and go, not food, not food, not food, and start barking at you.
Mhm.
Do you want to make a charisma check?
Sure. Do you want me to just try to say something specific?
Yeah, go right ahead.
all right. Yeah, no, I'm not trying to eat your friend. I'm trying to save him. It looks like my friends are killing you folk, and I don't want that to happen to all of y'all. So I'm gonna just hold you here. So yeah, I'll roll charisma then.
Roll a charisma check for me. You just gotta beat.
It's not great. It's not gonna be great. Oh, a 15. I take that.
I have a negative
Nice.
2 to charisma, so
I have a plus nothing. So
yeah. He looks at you and looks at his friend and looks at his 2 dead friends, and he takes no action.
All right,
Um,
take that.
That is then going to bring us to the one in your arms who is wiggling wildly. This is not an animal that is used to being held. And he is also going to continue to say, not food, not food, not food, me, not food. He is going to roll an athletics check to try to get out of your grapple.
Okay. And do I do
That is a
strength
natural
then?
20.
Oh,
Oh
nice.
no.
So he
Or I
does
don't do anything.
drop out of your hands, but that does take his action to do that. So he is now on the ground in front of you, which will then bring us to Zeph. Thanks. Quit trying to steal my things. You only do this when I'm streaming. Why?
Pet, what's going on?
Uh.
And I'm gonna hold another firebolt.
Okay. Pet, you can respond if you like.
Oh,
You have one or two sentences, just very
Okay.
quickly.
I'm just trying not to kill all the little pups.
But they're trying to kill us.
Oh, they're not that bright like us, so that makes sense. They're looking for food.
All right. That ends
Um,
Zeph's turn.
I'll just clarify. I'm holding my firebolt for any aggression from any of the other wolves. So
Okay.
an aggression from them will be my trigger.
Okay. Which will bring us to these 2 yotes who just saw their friends get slammed.
Mm.
This one's going to come stand over his dead friend. In there. And they are going to attack Aronin and
Dang.
Delilah. I mean, they haven't said anything out loud to the group yet, so
I'll release my firebolt.
second. It's a 4 and a 2, so definitely does not hit Aronin. Delilah, does an 8 hit you?
No.
Okay. So they make snaps at you, but they don't hit. And Zeph immediately goes, "Oh, snapping! Flip!" and releases another firebolt.
Ooh, that's good. That's a 22.
That will hit.
Dang.
Okay.
Quit stealing my dice, dice goblin.
And I will do this at the one that had to go at Delilah.
Okay, this one right here.
Yes.
Ooh, you are shooting through Delilah, so make that a disadvantage.
Oh, balls. That's another 18. So 20. What did I say?
22.
22 to hit again.
Yep.
Okay. And then roll a d10. Oh my god, that's another 5.
Okay, so he takes. You manage to get like crouched down just enough that your firebolt literally goes right between Delilah's legs and just pops this coyote in the face. So he takes 5 damage. That is then going to bring us to Delilah. It's your turn.
Careful
about
his
me?
pants.
Oh, that's right, Ronan. You're 5. I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
That's okay. I'm always down at the bottom. I forgot. It's okay. I'm gonna scream into Pet. Should we keep fighting? They keep coming after me. I don't want to fight them.
I've tried communicating with them. It doesn't sound like it's working too well.
Okay. Oh God. Yeah, Aronin's gonna turn around and take a short sword swing at the one behind me.
Okay.
Dirty.
hit.
Oh, 21. Sorry.
Yep.
And we got 5 piercing.
All right. So you take a slice at him, and he jumps back, takes it across the shoulders. All right.
And I did lose shield now, but I do have shield.
So that
Fave.
drops you down to
14.
14. So normally you have a 12.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Just gonna move these guys.
Oh no. Oh no.
In on the end of that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
All right, and you hear Pet, since you're the only one who understands speech. Protect Fen, protect Fren, and then here they come. That is going to bring us to Delilah. It is now your turn.
Alrighty, I am going to just take an unarmed strike at the one in front of me, trying to bite at my ankles.
Okay,
For 23 to hit.
that will hit.
Wow.
And
Good Lord.
that's 7 bludgeoning damage.
Second verse, same as the first. You crack him right in front of his skull.
Crack him. Cool, perfect. And then I will turn around. Run to the one that's sorry, I can move. Go to across the wolf and to the one that's next to a Ronin and take a I'm gonna do a flurry of blows.
Damn.
So 1
Jeez.
so 20.
That'll hit.
For 4 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And what's flurry of blows? Is that to make 2 more? I don't know. Strike as a bonus action. All right, cool, perfect. So I take 1 strike, and then I want to put a hand of harm into that.
Okay.
So that is a extra 5 necrotic damage as I punch this wolf next to a Ronin. And then
Alright.
I am going to come around with my fist and go to hit a Ronin and see if he flinches. And
Absolutely does.
Oh yeah.
then
No, he don't. He does.
and
Make
then
an
I pat him on the
Oh god.
intimidation check. Oh wait. 9.
9. Okay. So
But as I do
Yes.
that, I give him a little slap on the face and I heal him for. Where is it? Why can't I find my healing? I can't find where my. Hand of healing. 1d4. Okay, so yeah, I tap you on the face and you get 4 points of healing back.
All right.
Big old flinch, but then face or the handprints just a little warm on my face.
So you pop, slam that first one, swing around, and slam the second. And when you hit it with that fist of harm, the necrotic damage seeps into your fist, goes into the coyote's skull, and half of its face sloughs off as you just slam it, and it drops to the ground. And when you swing around to pop a Ronin, you do it kind of childishly, like aha! But you've got gore on your face now, and you would look terrifying, except you look rather silly.
Okay.
It's just blood on my face.
That is going to bring us to Pet.
All right. So the two at my feet are just not attacking me. They're just chilling.
They are terrified at this moment.
Got it.
And two more have recently showed up within range of you after hearing the painful yelps of their compatriots who are now dead.
Got it.
I'm just gonna pile of people around
What
me.
would you like to do?
I'll kneel down, kind of get, not like on my knees, but like kind of like hunch down, get on their level, and just look at them like, now tell the rest of your friends to go on, get out of here, or else they're gonna end up like these folk. I'll try to take care of these ones and make sure they get home safe after whatever just happened to them now, but just take the rest of your friends and go.
Okay, make a persuasion check with advantage.
Right on.
Ooh,
Nice.
20 and a 20.
Let's
Nice.
go.
All right. You see both of the coyotes in unison look at each other, look back at you, and then nod their head really vigorously once. That actually brings us to their turn. And they are both going to flee as far as they can. Actually, that will get them off the map because they have a 40 speed.
Perfect.
And if they're double dashing, that's 80. So they are off the map. The new coyotes who have just popped up see them run and look back at them, and two of them also flee.
Yeah, you better run.
Good job, Zeph. Good job.
Alrighty. And that will then bring us to this one's turn, who's going to come up here. Up onto the roof. And Pet, you get the distinct feeling, although there really isn't a word for it in Beast, that its mate is down there at Delilah's feet.
Oh.
Gotcha.
And it is not a happy
Personal
part.
now.
Oh no.
That will end its turn and bring us to Bled, dead. That will bring us to Zeph.
I don't know that that's what Pet picks up on.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm.
The moral battle inside of you right now.
I don't know that. What's the range? Sorry, I'm just reading and making sure that I can actually reach them.
Sure. Hey, Ronan, you're up next.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna hold. Because I saw the other ones flee, I'm gonna hold Dragon's Breath because I'm starting to feel pretty claustrophobic with them closing in.
Yeah. All right. Hey, Ronan, it is your turn.
Okay. Again, I just wanted to get to this other building. I'm going to back away. I'm going to look over to Delilah and just be like, I'm going to go look at the building. That was badass. Don't worry. Let's hope the other ones follow suit, and I'll hold an Eldritch Blast. If any of them jump down for Delilah, I'm going to set it off. Till then, I'm going to go chill in the building and kind of just look around to see if anything we need is in there, whether it's the onions or whatever we may need, or just anything intriguing in general.
All right.
Coward.
Hey, stop. I don't want to hurt him. I did enough.
Murderer.
Serial killer.
You guys aren't helping.
All right. That is going to bring us to the last Yote, who is going to jump down and run over here. Delilah.
Come and get me.
All right. He is going to make a bite attack at you.
I'm having fun now. It's gone past the point of like I've killed too many wolves. I'm like, fuck, yes,
God.
this is so cool. This is like I haven't been able to do this in ages.
All right. That is a 23. Does that hit you? Okay. We're going to take max damage. So that is 10. 10 piercing damage as it jumps down, hits the ground, spins around behind you, and just grabs at the back of your Achilles and just rips your leg out from underneath you.
Oh,
It's
little shit.
he's
Shut up.
he's going right for your ankles to try and throw you off balance.
Yeah.
Second I
That
see that,
is-
I'm going to unleash that held Eldritch Blast.
Okay, throw it. This will also release
It
Zeph's
will.
fire or lightning breath. So
Yep.
Oh,
It
that's
attacks
a
just-
7.
it just goes whee! And
Yep.
far off in the distance, you can see the top of a tree and just poof.
Sorry, I'm frazzled.
All right.
Could I have released it as it was going for it? Oh, that's okay.
All right, and it is in a straight line, correct?
It is in a 15-foot cone.
15-foot cone. Okay.
That's
So
gonna
I
get
think
me.
I was out of range. Oh no.
that's the 15. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, and you're heading for this guy, right?
Yeah.
That will also
Well-
hit Delilah. So Delilah,
Get
I
me.
need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dex, can I like angle it?
If you angle it the other way, you'll hit Pet.
That's all right. I can take
I'm
it.
sorry.
Okay. So Delilah, make a dex save. What is the DC?
Oh no. 8.
It is. Oh no.
It's
My
higher
DC is
than 8.
12.
Mm.
I figured it was probably higher than 8.
Yeah. Attack/save is 12.
Okay. He rolled a 6. So he fails. And so does Delilah. So they're both going to take full damage from this lightning attack.
I've just hang on. Let me mark off my spell slot. It doesn't have any additional, so that is 10 lightning damage. I rolled a 5, a 3, and a 2.
He is looking
Ouchie.
crispy, but barely there.
Ouchie,
Leave my
ouchie.
friend alone.
All right. That ends his turn and is going to bring us, let's see, to Delilah.
Oh, lovely. Let go of my leg. And I'm just going to punch him.
All right.
Punch him in the stupid head. Oh no,
Auto
10.
punch. That does not hit.
All right.
You punch and it shifts just a little bit. And you
11.
hit-
Okay.
that also does not hit. You punch and it shifts just a little bit. It's still kind of stunned. You're both still
Yeah.
kind of stunned from the electric shock, so you're not
Yep.
as accurate as normal, and it's not as quick as normal. So where it may have dodged into your hits previously, because you're so good at reading like
Yeah.
body language, you actually end up hitting that bark-like ruff on the top of its back instead of actually hitting it for damage. Would you like to move at all?
No, that's fine. I'm just gonna be kind of like, I'm still feeling from the electricity, so I'm kind of just like patting my hair down my head. It's probably all crazy.
Oh
And
no!
And I look to Zeph and I'm like, oh, all right, that was good, but not during battle, all right? And then, and then I'm just gonna look back towards the wolf and be like, that's a hurt.
All right. That will bring us to Pet.
All right. One question.
Sure.
What would... Okay, I'll tell you what I want to do, and then you tell me if it's a thing that I would know if it would work or not.
Sure.
I kind of want to walk up. As I'm walking, I'll move my character. I'm just going to walk towards them a little bit. And as I'm walking, I'm going to say to Delilah, I'm like, your hair's standing straight up. And then I'm just going to, like, healing word over towards
Okay.
her.
Got it.
Lovely.
But then I wanted to kneel down and do spare the dying as a cantrip on this coyote that's on the ground. I didn't know if it would
Okay.
function.
Yes, that will work.
Okay.
So
Okay.
the only way that you can cast 2 spells at once is if you have the twinning as a
Mhm.
sorcerer, or if the first spell that you cast is a cantrip,
Hmm.
or if one of the spells that you cast is a cantrip and the other one is a bonus action.
Got it.
That's
Yeah.
the only way that you can
That's
cast
why-
2 spells
yeah,
at the
that's-
same time.
That's why I did healing word. My confusion was I didn't know if spare the dying would work on something that wasn't, that she just literally ripped the face off of. So.
Well, that one is this one right here.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
This is the one that she ripped the face off of. This one she just punched its skull in. It's fine.
Okay.
You can use
Cool.
spare the dying.
All right. Sweet. So it'll get you 5 healing, and then I'll do the spare the dying on the
Okay.
wolf.
Thank you.
All right, so it's the little divot on the top of its skull just kind of back into place. Is that going to end your turn, Pat?
Yeah.
All right. That will bring us to 2. The fleeing wolves. They fled. Zeph, it is your turn.
Seeing that Pet's just healing and Delilah's okay. Where am I in relation? Shit. I'm going to move.
Okay.
I can just walk out of this building, can't I?
Yes, you can just walk out of any side of that building you want.
15. No, let's go. Hang on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to start making my way over to help a
Hey,
rodent.
Ronan. Awesome.
But I'm going to hold. There, and there. Oh, that's one. Yeah, another firebolt.
Okay.
And any more aggression from either coyotes will release it.
All right. So then, it is this coyote's turn. It's going to jump down, straddling its downed comrade, and go for Delilah. Ooh. There's a 23 hit you.
Yes.
Okay.
No, what are you talking about?
Of course not. That's another 6 piercing damage as this one goes for your, while your turn to face the other one goes for your other ankle.
Oh, my poor ankles.
Well, you're taller than them, so they're trying to bring you down to their level. If they cripple you,
Alright.
you can't run.
Good point.
Ouchie.
Ouch.
All right. All right.
Alrighty. And that will bring us to a Ronin.
Firebolt.
Oh, yep, firebolt.
Firebolt away.
At disadvantage because you're shooting through 2 creatures.
Oh, and I'm outside now anyway. So yep. Why do I do this to myself? That one's a 16 plus 4, so I have a dirty 20 or a 15.
A 15 will just hit.
Oh. What was it? It's 1d10. 6 fire damage.
All right. Crispy.
I've got you, Delilah!
As the firebolt literally spins through your legs.
Oh god.
The pants!
Watch out for the pants! All right, Delilah, it is your turn.
Rude.
All right. Ow.
It's my turn.
Oh wait, no, it is Iron's turn again. I'm so sorry, Ryan.
It's okay.
You're right here. You're at the top of my list.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Okay, I'm frantically looking around this house and then just hearing the commotion outside still. I'll turn around and just whip an Eldritch Blast at the one closest to us in the
Okay,
house.
so this one right here.
Yes. So we are looking at a 12.
A 12 will not hit.
Zeph screams out, "I got you, Delilah!" And I just scream back, "I sure don't!" That's it.
Sad.
Well, maybe help me aim better.
All right, and it is now this wolf's turn. They almost skipped him too,
Oopsie.
or Crispy Wolf. He is going to attack Delilah.
The wolves have got me.
The wolves have got me.
That is a 12 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit.
Oh,
So it's
thank God.
it still reeling. Nope, there's no ankle there.
Well, we're
nope, no
both
ankle there.
jiggling at the same time, so he can't quite get a grip.
All right, and now it is Delilah's turn.
Oh, all right. Well, I'm gonna step on this fucking wolf.
Yep.
For a 16.
A 16 will hit.
Okay. 7 bludgeoning damage.
You step on it, and its back just cracks underneath you, and it goes down.
I turn around to the other wolf, and I just go I'm covered in blood, and I'm like, I want to yell at it "Rah!"
Okay.
Right, scare it up.
Jeez.
Make an intimidation check.
I'm not very intimidating.
You're too friendly.
Yeah, I know. 15.
15. It's pretty fucking scary.
I'm covered in blood.
The
Yeah.
blood helps.
It helps.
Yeah.
All right. Pet.
Oh, hey.
Oh, and sorry, I want to take the disengage bonus action, and if I can.
If you do the disengage, you have to move.
Okay, sorry, dodge.
Dodge. Yes. Okay. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna kind of just try to talk to this one.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, your friend here is gonna be all right. I'm gonna make sure the rest of them are too. You need to leave right now. Everyone's a little agitated. Make sure
Okay.
they get home safe for tonight.
Make a persuasion check at advantage because Delilah is terrifying.
I love it. I love it. There's 2. Oh, a 5 and a 7. That was my worst one so far.
Oh, 7.
Yeah.
It is. You get the impression that it is too scared to move at this time.
Got it. Is that my action then?
Yes, that would be
Okay.
your action.
I will then. I'll use a bonus action to do another healing word to Delilah.
Okay.
Like, calm down a little bit. You're gonna scare him off for sure. That's good, but just take a little bit of healing. You need to. You got too much blood on you, and some of it's yours. I'll throw some 7 healing towards her.
Nice. All right, Delilah's back up. All right, that is going to bring us to Zeph. Oh no.
When pets, speaking beast or whatever that ability is, do we understand it as well?
You understand him because he seems to be speaking common.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep, that's right. Yeah.
But you, although you don't understand the responses he's getting.
No, that's right. Yeah, cool. All right, that's fine. Oh, but that one's standing over its mate, isn't it?
Sure it.
You don't know that.
You don't know that.
The freshly stabilized mate.
Okay. I'm gonna move. What? No, wrong tab. 1, 2, 3. That's 15 feet, yeah? And I'm gonna go. Oh, do I have it? No. Let me go. You heard the big man! Get it! And I would like to fire 2 firebolts, but I don't want to hit them. I want to get the ground in front of them.
So you're making an intimidation check with your firebolts.
Yes, please.
Okay. So roll me an intimidation with advantage.
I think I have a plus. I do. What shit was that? 13, 15. And
Okay.
Advantage. 19.
Nice. All right. Does that end your turn, Zeph?
Yes. Do I give it to pew? Oh,
Pew,
actually,
pew!
1 fireball.
And you pop these little firebolts off with your little finger guns, and the coyote yips, jumps back, and looking up at Pet and then looking back at Delilah, it takes off. Delilah and Pet, you would get an attack of opportunity if you so wished.
I'm good. Don't have any weapons out.
I would have heard Pet say in comment, you said that he was not growling at the coyotes. He's speaking common. Yeah, so okay, I leave it then because I know that he said something.
That might be infinitely better though. If I was just growling at a coyote.
Yeah.
All right. Which will end combat.
We survived. We survived.
Goodness
A
gracious.
little bit of healing. I was almost out there.
Yeah. If you don't mind, I'm gonna kind of walk around to the rest of the coyotes and do the spare the dying, and then I'll probably just sit down for a little bit of a prayer of healing. I can get you a little bit more healing there, Delilah.
Oh, thank you.
Alrighty. So, we are out of combat. You guys can do what you like. You hit all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coyotes that are here with Spare the Dying. Alrighty. And as you do that, they all kind of just stabilize, and you have the bodies of 5 of these large creatures, or, well, largish painted creatures. They are technically medium. Laying kind kind of strewn about in the courtyard of this old farm. I don't know if this music is right. Let me try something else. This one?
Isn't one missing its head?
Well, yeah. That one I don't think Spare the Dying is going to work on since you killed it with necrotic. So, yeah, four of the five are able to be stabilized.
Gotcha. Yeah, then Ronan, you needed some healing too, correct? I don't think Zeph and I took any damage.
I'm feeling pretty good actually. I'm sorry that got a little bloodier than we anticipated.
It's all right by me. Everybody seems to be okay except for the one fellow there. We'll have to put a proper burial for that poor folk. But yeah, I'll sit down and do prayer of healing is like a 10-minute thing. So if you guys want to do your thing while I do that, I will focus it in. Then Ronan, did you lose health? Because I need 6 people. So
yeah, he did.
Yeah,
okay,
a little bit.
Okay, so then I'll do it on you, Delilah, and then the remaining coyotes here that are spared.
Go ahead and roll your healing.
Got it.
Are they going to attack us when they wake up?
7.
No.
Roll initiative again.
Yeah, they all get 7 back.
Nice.
7?
7, yeah. It's kind of low roll, but
I'm back to full.
it's
Feeling
like
great.
1 and 2 on my d8s. That's
I'm
unfortunate.
not quite. Oh,
While
that's
he's
good.
doing his little prayer,
good.
can I check out this little house that we're in now? On the right
Sure.
side?
It is a barn.
Oh. I'll wander around the barn a little bit.
Right. And Delilah, you said you what?
I'm going to dig a grave for the one coyote that we can't
Bring back.
bring back.
Okay. So you are setting about digging the grave. A Ronin is currently exploring the barn.
I'll assist a Ronin.
Okay.
The sunlight's really bright out here, guys.
Is. Although it is setting, so
I like it. It's lovely.
The sun's lovely. It just hurts my eyes.
Oh, I have to get you some sunglasses.
What are they?
They shade you.
Whatever they are, I want them.
I'll find
sounds
some.
great.
Okay.
All right.
Wild West.
Uh,
I'm smart.
So, a Ronin and Zeph, either you can each roll an investigation check on your own, or one of you can roll with advantage, helped by the other.
Probably separate.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah,
Nope.
12.
12. Okay.
13.
12 and a 13.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. Was that Wait, did you say investigation or perception?
Investigation.
14.
14 and a 12. Alrighty. So you guys are scrounging around, looking for anything that looks like it might be useful or might be, related to the things that you were sent here to fetch.
Mhm.
And while you don't find any of the plants, you do find several baskets, like woven reed baskets that look like they might still be serviceable.
Ooh. Can we
We could. What?
can we carry everything in these?
I was going to say that we could do that. Depends on how big a bushel is, though.
How big is a bushel?
Good question.
Not a unit of measure that I'm familiar with.
Would I know what a bushel is?
I do too. I had to do lots of research for this setting. So, it actually does track. A Ronin and Zeph would have no idea what a bushel is.
Yep.
I think Pet might know. Delilah, you have so
Delilah,
many siblings.
I'm-
You would know as well. You guys probably grew a lot of your own food. So yeah, no, absolutely tracks. Zeph and Ronan have no idea how big a bushel is.
Cool.
I'll
Well,
bring
we can only try.
Yeah, do you wanna how many baskets were there? 2? Okay, perfect. I'll hand him one and then I'll walk out with the other.
Cool.
We found some baskets. I don't know how useful they might be, but might help us
They
bring
look
everything
great.
we need back home. West.
Back away.
All right. Can I have a look over the baskets? Are they?
Sure, they're absolutely serviceable. They look like they're in relatively decent condition. It's dusty, but it's a basket
Hey, would this,
stored in a
would this
house.
would this hold a bushel?
Would we know if it holds bushel?
Delilah knows. Delilah knows
Yeah.
what a bushel is, but Haley doesn't know what a bushel is.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that's the same with me.
Okay. So yes, it would absolutely hold a bushel of something, leafy.
Okay, cool. Yes, absolutely. This would work perfect.
Oh, wonderful.
Good job. Thank you.
I just looked in the barn.
So what
Just
is
so you
this?
guys know, a bushel is approximately 35 liters.
That's a lot.
Is that like
Big
8
basket.
gallons?
Can I carry that basket then?
True.
I'll-
I mean, it's
I've got the
empty.
bar-
And when
Okay,
it's
I'll-
full, no.
Okay.
While it's empty, absolutely. It looks
Okay.
like it looks like you could almost use it as a shield.
Oh,
A little,
That's cute.
a little grass shield.
Nice.
Aw.
I'm helping.
So I found watercress last time as we were traveling, so
Mhm.
I would know roughly where to be looking for that in the next direction. Kind of looking for water, I'm guessing, like a stream or
Yeah, absolutely.
somewhere where it's a bit more damp.
Yeah. So roll me a survival check.
10.
10. There is pretty clearly not any running water within 100 feet of you. So you don't see anything that would constitute running water. Does anybody else want to look around?
Ronan at least knows what onions are.
Mhm.
I'll take a look.
You'll take a look around. Okay.
Yeah, more outside than in the barn. Now that we're outside.
Okay. Make a survival check.
Mhm. Nope. 5.
Nope. You're a little distracted by the fact that the coyotes that Farron is kind of tending to are starting to stir, and you're like, coyotes.
Gonna
No.
keep an eye on those.
Keep an eye on those. And you don't see any onions. Zeph, did you want to try anything?
So Delilah's looked for watercress. Ronan's looked for onion. Wheat. We're in a barn and
We've got
we're
wheat.
surrounded by like a field, aren't we?
There's wheat
you did
fields
pass
everywhere.
through a wheat field on your way into the
Mhm.
farm
We
yard.
were going to
Yes.
get it on the way back, so we don't have to carry
Oh,
it.
Yeah.
Right. If I investigate for anything, it's going to be a disadvantage.
in the sunlight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Although
Why would
the
you
sun
do so?
is going down.
Okay,
So
that's fine. You're not very good at looking for things, are you, Ronan?
Not when there's potentially spooky zombie coyotes stirring about.
That's
Is
fair.
that the modifier now? Huh?
Yes, spooky zombie coyotes, of course. That's the reason you can't see things.
Oh, I know what I'll do. I would like to run up to the top of whatever is the tallest hill, or like on top of the barn or something, if I can.
So the hill with the barn is slightly taller than the hill with the house in it, and so
Okay,
you
am I able
run
to-
around the side if you like.
Yeah. And then I would like to look and see if I can find any water, like any running streams now that I have a higher vantage point,
Sure.
or anything that would be possibly wild onions.
Okay, so roll me a perception check at disadvantage.
Yes. That's a natural 20.
Let's go.
And?
Mm. Perception 9. That's a 10. Damn it.
10. So in the failing light, as the sun is going down, you think you see some taller vegetation off to the northeastish section. Maybe a little more eastish than north. You're not 100% sure because the sun is right in your eyes. But you're pretty sure there's some like taller, greener looking vegetation. It's hard to tell in the setting sunlight because it's bathing everything in warm colors. But it is definitely getting darker by the minute. So,
hey guys, there might be something over that way. I can't really tell.
I'll kind of follow her pointing finger.
you get up there and you look over, kind of like kneel down and look over Zeph's head towards the direction that he's pointing. Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Pet, you're super tall. Would you have a better vantage point?
Sure, I could help look out. Let me finish up with these wolves here.
15.
Okay, take your time.
15. All right. As the coyotes begin to stir,
I'm kind
Take
of
a
like
step
trying
back.
to heal them up one by one and then just kind of send them on their way. But like, all right,
Yeah.
go on now. Come on now. Let's get going.
they all kind of slowly start to limp off. All except the one. And
It's buried.
with a 15, Delilah, yeah, that's definitely some taller vegetation. With that, and that usually indicates, at least some sort of regular source of water. So that might be a good place to check. Although it seems to be a little far over. It's hard to tell the distance, but you can definitely see that taller, greener looking vegetation in that direction.
Do you you said that the sun was setting? Is it
Yes,
time to be making like obviously
camp. Yeah, it
pretty
probably
used
would
to
be a
making
good idea.
camp, or is it not that late yet?
It is going to get dark
Yeah, cool.
quickly, so it probably would
You
be a good
guys-
idea.
You guys need sleep? We need to set up camp, shall we?
Oh,
Probably not a bad idea.
yeah. Looks like we got a little bit of a roof over our heads here. Maybe we could set up in here.
Oh,
Keep us
I had a
safe.
thought too.
Yeah?
Do you think any of those coyote things were Bucket?
Bucket.
Is that who we had to look out for?
I don't know. What if they're all bucket? Maybe they're just collectively bucket.
That's a
I
scary
don't know.
thought.
Not
I
too
feel like
worried
we'll
about it
know
anymore, though.
Bucket when we see Bucket.
Okay, that's fair.
All right.
Is
Where
there a
would you
bucket in the barn or something?
There are several buckets in the barn, although most of them don't have bottoms.
Aw.
One does have a bottom, but it does have a hole.
Sad bucket.
And
I'll
again, there's
leave
no
them alone.
water directly near here, although you could probably... Zeph, roll me a perception check. This one's based on scent, so you won't be at disadvantage.
I think my perception was a +1. 17?
You do smell moisture. Close by.
Was it over towards where the green vegetation was?
No, it's a little norther.
A little further north.
That pile of rocks is oddly suspicious.
Oh! Okay. I'm gonna run over to it, and my strength is not that good, but I'm gonna continue sniffing around.
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys, I think this might be a well.
Ooh, some running water.
Gonna have a look, see if we
Sure.
can remove some of the
Feed
rocks.
Delilah?
Yeah, you guys can all go check it out.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll
good.
I
make my
might
way
need
over
some
there.
help moving some of these rocks.
All right.
Sure.
So in
Yeah,
the
see if I
failing
can
light,
move
as it's
some.
starting to get dark, you guys start moving rocks around. Anybody who's moving rocks, go ahead and raise your hand for me real quick. Just so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ooh.
No. I am moving rocks with you in spirit.
All right.
So you can either all make strength checks to move rocks, or you can have 2 people move rocks with aid.
I give aid.
Okay.
Strength crap.
I'll move rocks.
Sounds
Someone
good.
direct me as to
All
where
right.
to
So
pick them up
Delilah
and
and
put them
Pet,
down.
you can roll with strength checks with advantage.
Sounds good.
You can line the coyote's grave with
Ooh, killing it, Delilah. Oof.
Oh, that's great. Great idea. Yeah. I take the
Alright.
time to mark the coyote's grave. And I got a
Nice.
19.
19 for Delilah, and for Pet,
16.
16. Wonderful. Okay, so you guys are moving rocks at a pretty good rate, and then suddenly you pick up one last big rock, Delilah, and the rest of the smaller rocks kind of around start to fall in,
Ooh.
and you step back rather quickly with your last little headstone rock for the grave of your coyote, and you watch as all of the sediment and smaller rocks that were underneath this pile and the bigger rocks that were underneath the pile that you guys removed start to collapse inward into a hole in the ground.
Whoops.
Whoa.
Oh,
Look down the hole.
well,
Yeah, how deep is it?
It is hard to tell,
Oh.
as it is dark and you are looking down into a dark hole.
I got dark vision.
I mean, it's
I know that's not how it works.
yeah, it's still black and white for everybody
Yeah,
except
Did
I
Seth.
know.
So,
Can I pick up just a little rock and drop it down the hole and see
Mm.
if I hear anything, if I hear water, how long it possibly takes to hit that water?
sure, drop it down.
Bloop.
You don't hear a splash, but you do hear a tink after about
Dang.
5 or 6 seconds.
We might want to stay away from this hole. It's very, very deep.
And it didn't sound like water.
Just be careful.
But I could smell water.
I mean, my rock didn't hit water. Maybe there's something at the bottom that leads to it.
Mhm.
I don't have the light cantrip. Does anyone have a torch?
I grab one of my reeds,
Mm-hmm.
chuck a little bit of oil on it, set it alight, drop it down the hole.
You guys,
Watch it
watch as it goes down the hole, down the hole, down the hole. It's lighting up the sides, and you can see as the light's passing, this was clearly a dug hole. Like somebody dug this down. There's like shovel marks and that sort of thing. And it goes down, it goes down, it goes down, and then it hits at the bottom, about 80 feet down. And the reed sits there burning for a second and then slowly submerges into some deep mud at the bottom and goes out.
Well, we saw some of it, I guess.
Okay.
So it's not full of water, but it probably, if somebody went down there and dug it out a little bit more, it could be.
I don't think I have means of getting down in there, guys.
When it went down, there was no. Could I have seen any sort of passages or tunnels leading off of it at all, or is it just a straight down hole?
It's just a straight down hole.
Cool, easy peasy. Let's just go to sleep.
All right. So
Is anyone hungry?
yes.
Get in there. Big time.
Yes, I forgot about that. I am hungry. I'm so hungry.
Yeah, I could go for some food.
All
I mean,
right.
we did just bury a wolf.
I feel bad eating it.
Especially if we have to dig it back up.
I melted its
Yeah.
face.
It might not be good. I think the
Yeah.
meat's spoiled at that point.
Okay. I just thought it was easy. I'm really hungry.
You did shoot a lot of firebolts today.
I did.
It costs like
You're a
30
maniac.
calories per firebolt, man. That's a little guy.
No.
All right.
All right.
Did you?
I'm gonna
None
go
of you guys
for
picked
it.
up any rations, did you?
We
Yeah,
said we'd hunt.
you'd hunt.
Yeah. I don't have any money. Didn't have any money to buy rations. Yep, gonna go for a hunt. I'm gonna go for a look around for some animal tracks.
Okay.
I
Roll
will-
a survival check at disadvantage.
Can I take off my robe and give it to Pet?
Sure.
Just so it doesn't get snagged on anything.
You got to run off into the wheat field.
Yeah.
A 21 and a 12.
Yes.
Oof.
So most of the tracks that you might have found heading up north are covered up by the coyote tracks. It's really, really hard to tell because there were so many of them here. If there was anything else in the area prior to the coyotes coming in, it's gone.
So, in frustration, Delilah is now trudging towards the, like, straight through the grass, like, doesn't matter how tall it is, to where she saw the green popping out of the
Sure.
ground before to see if she can just find some.
Okay. Zeph, roll me a survival check as you start hunting through the wheat field.
Where is my survival? There it is. Oh no, that's a 3.
Plus.
No, that was a 2 plus 1.
Oh, no. No.
No.
All right. So, Zeph, you get off into the wheat field and very quickly realize he's taller than me.
Mhm.
I'm gonna get lost.
I'm going to get lost in this. So you root around for a while. And Aronin and Pet, every once in a while, you guys hear the...
Nice.
Although you
doing
can't see
okay
anything
out
because
there?
neither of you have dark vision, and
Oh, that
there is
was
no
right.
light because now it is full dark.
Mm.
However, after about 30 minutes, Delilah, you do reach the soft trickling sound of a stream. And you reach those taller green reeds and you push them aside, and there is, in fact, a running creek through the northeastern corner of this property.
Awesome. I am going to have a look and see if I can find some food.
Okay.
That's not living
That'll
animal.
be another survival check, this time not with disadvantage.
While they're searching, can I light up a candle and kind of wander around, look for some fruits or berries or something like that from trees and bushes around?
Sure.
Cool.
18.
Light up one of your candles. 18. You do find several edible plants, one of which is watercress.
Nice.
The other is cattail root. And you do find a couple of small tracks near the water. It looks like some sort of bird, perhaps. You do see more coyote tracks. And you do see some fruiting trees nearby. Delilah. Pet,
Awesome.
as you are walking around with your candle, you walk off to leave Aronin alone in the dark.
Oh,
Um,
jeez. Need a candle? I can leave one behind.
I got a
It's not
torch.
bloody. Okay, all
It's
right.
fine.
Everyone's setting up a fire.
Yes, anybody setting up a fire?
That's what I was gonna do while everyone went away. If everyone
All
left
right.
their stuff, I'm gonna like start setting up everyone's like cots and stuff or bed rolls, and then I'll go outside and light a fire, like maybe 5-10 feet away from the door of the barn that we're staying in.
Okay, so everybody's going to stay in the barn.
Whichever one is more
I think that had
secure
the
with a
more
roof.
secure roof.
It has slightly more roof, and it is slightly taller as well.
Perfect. Yeah,
gonna
we'll
move
stay
you
in the
guys over
barn.
there for now. And I'm gonna move the dead yote there, where he's buried, next to some bushes. Flip. Alrighty. Okay. Pet.
Yeah. Yes.
Aronin is building a fire. You light your candle. You go off to go see if you can find some fruit, berries, citra. Which direction are you headed?
Let me look at this map. Looks like I'd head towards more tree area. This looks like a lot of fields here. Do I see any trees around?
No. It's a
No?
little too. If there's like an actual tree area, it's a
Hmm.
little far away to see from just candlelight.
Okay. I'll probably just head north then, where the
Okay.
the way the coyotes ran off to.
Sure. Roll me a survival check.
All right. Oh, 20. Dirty 20.
So you start up north, and as you get to the base of the hill that the house is built into,
Mhm.
You realize that the bush that you're walking past is like a blueberry bush, although it doesn't currently have any blueberries on it. That's interesting. Wouldn't expect to see one of those out here. You keep walking, and you see where you're getting close to a little remnant of what might have been a little picketed fence at some point. And there is a kind of an overgrown area that's got some rocks and sort of things almost laid out in a pattern. And you realize, oh, this must have been their old garden.
Mm.
And you do dig up a couple of potatoes from their
All
old
right.
garden.
Potatoes. Love it.
Ooh.
Boil them, mash them, stick them in the
Take 'em in a stew. All right. Zeph, you chase a couple of mice with no much luck. And after about an hour, you guys reconvene. Delilah with her watercress and cattail roots and a couple
fruit.
of weird fruits that you don't know what are. They're not something you're familiar with. Pet returns with potatoes. And Aronin has a nice fire going.
Oh, thank you, sir.
I tried to get everything prepped. I didn't do too well hunting last time.
You came back with a rabbit. That's better than nothing.
Oh, yeah, that was all me, and definitely not all Zeph.
Oh, you took its head off.
Oh, yeah, I did do that, didn't I?
I mean,
no,
you
I
nearly took
remember
my
that.
head off in the process.
It made skinning
getting
much
there.
easier.
Did
But,
you guys find anything?
No. I found a couple of mice, but they got away from me.
Can't say I've ever eaten mice.
I don't
Got
think
some
They're a
bits and
bit
pieces.
chewy.
I got some potatoes. We can always survive
And
off the potatoes.
I found where we can get some more watercress too.
Oh, perfect.
Ooh.
That'll save us some time in the morning for sure.
Absolutely. Now we just need those damn onions.
Onions. We'll have to take a look around when it gets lighter out.
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
All
Right. Prep some
So,
salad. I do a
Prep
salad, lovely salad.
some fried potatoes, perhaps?
Sounds good.
Baked potatoes. You just bury them in the coals and let them bake.
Ooh,
Ooh.
there we go.
It's really good. That's a really good way to make potatoes in a campfire, by the way.
Okay.
Easy way to make sure
I
that they're
didn't know you
clean
could
when
do
you pull
that.
them out. Oh, yeah. You just wrap them in tinfoil and throw them in the fireplace and you're done.
That's
There it is.
perfect.
You
There
just
it
take them
is.
out like 30 minutes later and they're ready to eat.
Hell yeah.
So good.
All right. So you guys make yourselves a rather hearty dinner of potatoes and wild greens and these weird apple tasting acorn looking things. And bed down for the night. At which point, we're going to take our break.
All right.
Ooh,
Because
Okie dokie.
good
time-
timing.
When we get back, we'll see if we need to make any checks.
Hmm.
Oh, jeez. All right.
Alrighty.
Check what those fruits
Oh, yeah,
were.
wait. I'll make
Have we
sure we
just
do.
poisoned
I
ourselves?
want to do shifts. I'm watching.
I want to do shifts.
We didn't just go to sleep.
No one's gonna fall
Went
asleep
to
this time. We're gonna be good.
bed.
I'm
Okay.
staying up all night.
I'm not going to
Alrighty.
get distracted and read my book.
Not at all. Will never happen.
No.
All right. Let's go take our break. We'll be back in about 5-10 minutes, probably less, and we'll see you guys soon. Hey there! Are you looking for a new D&D podcast to add to your listening lineup? Then check out The Ring of Contrarians. Start with the world-shattering adventures of the Rift Wars in Season 1. Hey there! Are you looking for a new D&D podcast to add to your listening lineup? Then check out The Ring of Contrarians. Start with the world-shattering adventures of the Rift Wars in Season 1. Or join the dungeon-delving shenanigans of the Dungeons of Faerun in Season 2. New episodes go live on the 8th, 16th, and 24th of every month wherever you listen to podcasts, and on YouTube. Keep updated on Facebook and Twitter at Of Contrarians, and join the adventure with The Ring of Contrarians!
It's pigmented and it would look great across an eye, but it's not enough to.
That was an epic commercial break right there.
That was so good.
I was jamming. That was pretty sweet.
I was
Yes.
glad I was muted.
It's probably for the best because we all going to be like, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you guys haven't already, make sure that you're tuning in for our Thirsty Sword Lesbians campaign. And check out the Ring of Contrarians if you ever get a chance when you're looking for a new podcast to add to your lineup. All right. Welcome back, guys. We were rested. We are pottied. We are snacked. We are
Good to go.
deblued.
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 You can only wear
wow.
that. to make it, like,
How did I
so
not?
Bam. He doesn't like that.
It was the wig, and then I have ears on underneath, and then the headset. I was like, "Oh, my head's just killing me right now."
Oh god. Yeah,
I was
so
like, I had
when
to
I
take
did
them off for a little
Laurel
bit.
last night, I didn't bother to put her ears on because
Oh,
my
there you
headset
go.
was going to cover them anyway.
There you go.
But-
That's probably smart.
You
My
look
horns
amazing.
are magnetic, so they sit on a little headband that goes underneath my
You
wig.
killed it. It was
And they
so
just
good.
Oh,
click in.
It was
That was sweet.
absolutely amazing.
I was so happy with it. I'm so happy with it. This is great. I'm going to play a tiefling at some point with horns like that,
Ooh.
just so I have an excuse to use that headband and those horns again.
Yes.
All right.
Ugh.
Yo, then. We are going to jump right back in. You guys have just gotten ready to bed down. We are wanting to do shifts. There
think
are
so.
3 shifts.
Yes.
Might be good for us.
I'm
Yeah,
going to
y'all
take
want me to
second shift.
Okay, Delilah's on second shift. Who's on first shift?
I'll do first one. I'm awake still. I'm still hanging in there.
You sure you don't want me to take one of them?
I think
One of them
Pet
early
should be
shifts?
taking the first
You can
shift.
take.
You want me to
Take the
take the
tail
first shift? That'd be rough. That'd be great.
That'd be
I'll
great.
I'll take whatever shift you guys want to give me.
I mean, if you want first, I guess I could do last.
I think
but-
that you should. Are you awake now? Are you tired right now? How tired are you?
Me? Oh, I'm
Yes.
doing well. Doing well.
So you
Not,
could
not
stay
too
up,
tired.
but you're not great when you get woken up. So you do first shift. I'll do
Ah.
second.
That makes a little bit of sense. Okay.
And I'm sorry, Aaron, you're going to do third shift.
I can take it.
Okay, you better.
I
I
got you.
will
Don't worry.
not be letting you sleep in.
Oh, I hope it don't
You
fall
guys-
asleep the first shift.
Don't need me?
If
No,
you
Seth,
want
you
to, you
sleep.
can.
Okay.
Pet, if you do not wake me, I'm going to be so mad.
Okay, Delilah, hear me out though. If he gets last shift, he just has to wake up. See, if he takes first and he falls asleep, he can't wake anyone up.
That's what I was thinking.
So if he takes last shift, all he has to do is
But
wake
he-
up and then guard like 3 hours.
Yeah, but when I wake him, he falls straight back asleep.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. But okay, hear me out. Hear me out. If we have him in charge of
All right,
first
okay,
shift,
okay. Hey, Zeph, how are you feeling?
I'm good.
Zeph, do you want to take third shift?
I can do that.
Oh,
Okie Pet, you go to sleep.
well, that's mighty kind of you.
You're
Thank you.
going to take first shift, and I'll take
On it.
second.
okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Out cold almost immediately.
I hate you. I'm such a light sleeper. Every time somebody play when I role play characters, I role play characters who sleep well
Mm.
Mm,
Mhm.
because
Don't-
it's something that I want for myself.
Yep, same.
feel that.
How do I escape reality? Oh, I
How
sleep
do I,
well.
how do I
There it
just
is.
pass out the way that you do? How? Like my husband has slept through tornadoes,
Oh my god.
Amazing.
fires.
me.
Yes, my husband
That's
is
me
a
in real
fucking
life.
log. Like he's out.
Yeah.
I'm the one that wakes up when his alarm goes off.
hmm
That's me. Like either turn it off or get up.
Yeah,
No,
Oh my
seriously.
gosh.
and there's times when his alarm will go off,
Have like
he'll wake up.
17,000 snoozes.
and he'll just start like scrolling through his phone while his alarm is still going off. I'm like, I've got to be up in like 30 minutes. Let me have my next 30 minutes, my last 30 minutes of sleep. By God. All right. Before we get off on this tangent,
Cool. Pet's snoring.
Oh,
I could talk about this for hours.
Pet's
Until I
got
fall
the
asleep.
snores going.
Yeah. Ronan, your
Mhm.
first shift.
Yep, sure am.
Roll a perception check for me.
Don't
At
mess it up.
disadvantage.
Delilah will have your head.
What did you say? I'm sorry after that.
At disadvantage, please.
Disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't have dark vision. It is dark out.
13.
13. Okay. So, you guys won't see me rolling for reaching for my D100s at all.
No, of course not.
You're sitting there. Pet is in the background, just it's like almost cartoonishly, like the barn is just like
Whole barn is just getting sucked
Let's
in.
go. Let's go.
he is just going for it. Immediately sawing logs as soon as his head hit his rolled up blanket.
Mhm.
And so you're sitting there. Oh God, I will have no problem doing this shift. I couldn't fall asleep if you wanted me to. And you look around, and you're watching, and you're just itching to or like every nerve in your body is just twitching to see coyote eyes light up in firelight somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Because there were so many of them. You're just waiting
I know
for
they
it
all
at
ran.
this point.
They're gonna come back
Um,
with more.
but nothing happens.
Okay.
The end of your shift arrives, and while your nerves are no clearer, you don't have anybody or anything creeping up on you except for that tingling feeling in the back of your neck. Right as you start to reach for Dee Dee, you hear a voice in the back of your head.
Did you enjoy that clusterfuck?
I certainly didn't.
I definitely didn't either. See, for once I'm on one of your guys' side.
Nobody asked for you to be on someone's side.
Then don't ask questions.
Oh God, look at him, he's getting snarky. I wonder, when was the last time you slept well, boy?
Oh, are we playing this game now? Oh, I have things to do.
And it goes
I take
quiet.
it. Okay.
You wake up Dee Dee?
Yeah.
All right.
Tap her on the shoulder. Delilah.
I'm up.
Are you, okay, you sure?
Yeah. I've got
You've made it a rule
7
to double
siblings.
check.
I
so-
don't sleep deep.
Okay, it was quiet up until now, so I'm gonna try to sleep, I guess.
All right.
Right.
Try and get some sleep.
Okay, good night.
Night. And I'm gonna park myself up and just have a look around. Maybe go for a little walk. Just a little tiny one
Mm-hmm. Okay. Roll me a perception check.
outside. $21.
All right. So you're out walking around. You're kind of doing a little bit of a tour. You're walking around the outside of the barn, up onto the top of the hill that it's built into, keeping a lookout. Off in the distance, towards the trees on the other side of the of the wheat field that you pass through to get to the farm in itself. You think you might see movement, but it's nothing that seems to be interested in you at all. Maybe you move around a bit more. You come back to the fire every couple of minutes just to make sure that everybody's still there. And maybe 2 hours into your 3-hour watch, you're up on the hill again, looking around. And you feel the ground start to shake a little bit.
Pet snoring is ridiculous.
And then, Pet lets out another big snore, and he goes, he sucks air back in, and it goes quiet for a second. And before his next real big rousing... I love making that noise, by the way.
Great at it.
You feel the ground start to shake again. This time, harder. Like, you can actually feel it this time. And you hear several pebbles kind of jiggle off the hill and fall into the barn through the slats in the roof. And you're looking around and you don't see anything. There's nothing up here. There's nothing out there. The moonlight is, providing plenty of light to see by for a fairly good distance, and there is nothing here. And then it slowly fades away. Almost like an earthquake. And being half dwarf, you know what an earthquake feels like.
Yeah.
But the trees didn't shake. There was nothing like that. The birds and the animals, they didn't flee in front of it. It was just...
Or it dissipates. Could I have gotten onto all fours, and gotten onto the ground, put my head to the ground, and if it wasn't on the hill, I would have run down the hill and onto further, deeper
solid ground.
Yeah,
absolutely. Roll a perception check.
11.
Can't hear anything. Just slowly getting softer, and you no longer feel the shaking or the rumble. What the fuck? Hey, Ronan.
Yeah.
Make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Damn it. 12.
12. Okay. Pet and Zeph, I need you guys to make perception checks at disadvantage for me.
Oh, dirty 20. And an 8.
20 and a 17.
All right. So while Zeph sleeps right through this, Pet, you're awoken to a rumbling that is not you. And as you kind of sit up going is it my turn already?
When I didn't have a turn, I love it. My turn?
Is it my turn?
My turn to wake up?
So I don't know. How bleary are you when you wake up first thing? You
barely awake.
You're waking up right at the tail end of this tremor that Delilah felt. And just as you're starting to sit up, you look over, and in the firelight you can see a Ronin is not sleeping peacefully at all. He is in the middle of a very violent nightmare.
Cool. Beautiful.
Oh, that's terrible. I'll look around. Do I see Zeph? Is Zeph okay?
Zeph is curled up on your chest.
Oh,
No.
like a
Slid off
Snorlax
into your
in
lap,
there.
which is why he didn't hear or feel the triggers at all. He was using the snoring of Pet to lull him to sleep, and he is
He's
good.
Awesome.
Very rhythmic.
That's awesome. Well,
It's a nice
I'll
warm
see
spot.
I'll see that, and I'll try to just kind of like you do with like a sleeping cat, like just like kind of put it back in like a softer spot over here, and then I'll get up and go and check on a Ronin. I want to. I guess I just want to see if I can calm him in his sleep. I don't want to wake him.
Okay. Roll. I guess that would be a medicine check.
Yeah, I was hoping you said that. Let's go. For some odd reason, I have a +6 to medicine, so we'll go with that.
Okay.
Oh, and I rolled a 3. Of course, I jinxed it too. Look at that. That's how it works, right?
Did I hear him getting up in the room and?
Well, he hasn't said anything yet.
No.
So you're still down at the bottom of the hill trying to
Figure out what's going on.
figure out what's going on. But you are actually like walking back around the base of the hill towards the entrance to the barn at this point, as Pet gets up to walk over to a Ronin, trips on Zeph, and just face slaps a Ronin right in the middle, right in the face. And
Does it
Ronin,
wake me up?
Zeph, you are both now awake.
Oh, what the
Hey.
fuck?
What? How?
I'm running.
sorry,
I'm
sorry.
running back.
Oh,
to
you're
the- I'm running back. To the barn.
I hurt and I'm sweaty.
I can't see
Oh,
anything
God.
out here. What's happening? Can't see. In the
Something in the
dark.
ground. There's something in the ground. Are you guys okay?
It's
Not
Pet
the-
on the ground. He
Yeah,
just
I'm-
kicked me.
I'm
You
sorry.
slapped me in the face.
Wait.
What's that for?
Oh,
I'm so sorry. I tried to be gentle. It was my bad. He looked like he was struggling in his sleep. I was gonna go check on him, but I can't see a darn thing. I tripped right over you, Zeph. I took you off. I set you down. I just tripped right over you. I couldn't even see you. I'm sorry.
do I remember what I was dreaming about?
Roll me a wisdom save.
Ooh.
Save?
Nope.
Nope. 8.
Nope. But you could, you know how when you wake up from a nightmare that you don't remember and you still feel the cold
It's
sweat?
still that, and the adrenaline, yeah.
It's that.
Is everyone all right?
I was having one heck of a dream, but face stinks, but I'm here.
Sorry.
I'm gonna grab the sword and just roll over and try to get back to sleep.
Okay. Let's keep an eye on him. Just make sure everything's
going-
good.
I will. Yeah, I'm going to. And I'm gonna watch them for the rest of my watch.
Yeah, you've only got about 30 minutes left on it.
Okay. Sorry, I thought
Did
you said it was
want
2
me to go to
hours.
bed, Delilah? I'm up now.
No, you finish off getting your sleep, otherwise you won't get a full rest.
Okay. I'm just gonna curl up like what a dog would do, just at a Ronin's back,
Mm-hmm.
nestle in against him.
It's okay. I love Zeph.
Zeph is
Guys, we
very
need
much
fan
like a
art.
little puppy.
We need fan art! Adorable things!
Yeah.
I know what
My
I'm
little
doing this weekend.
jetpack.
You have a Zeph pack.
Yes.
Oh, I want it so badly.
So you guys kind of curl back up and
So
Roll back in.
Delilah, do we want to let a Ronin sleep? Should I? I personally can't stop laughing. Do you want me to take that second shift? Shoot, I'm sorry. You want me to take
No,
that
no.
second shift?
He's already had his shift.
Oh, okay. You're the second shift. That's right.
Yeah.
That's
it's all
right.
good.
That makes sense.
You go
All right,
back
I'm
to
gonna go
sleep.
back to bed. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Cool. And I'll just keep an eye on Ronan until I gotta wake Zeph up. And I'll
Okay.
let Zeph get a little bit of a nice sleep.
Alrighty. So about an hour later, Delilah, you wake up, Seth.
Everything all
Yeah.
good?
Yeah, nothing, I don't think. And, yeah, I'm just gonna go back to sleep. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
My ribs hurt, but I'm okay.
I'll see if I can help you with that later. All right, I'll give you a nice back rub.
Oh, yeah. Okay. You go to sleep. Go to sleep. I got this.
Good. Curl up. Sleep.
Alrighty. Seth,
Yeah.
make me a perception check.
Okay. Not a disadvantage.
No disadvantage.
That's an 11, though.
Okay. So, your watch goes pretty quietly. I'm doing pretty good, and after a little while, you kind of get bored of just sitting here, so you get up and walk around and pace a little bit, and you go over and you stand, you stare at Ronan for a few minutes. And you get up and you go over to Zeph and you stare at Pet, and you stare at Pet for a few minutes, and you watch as a couple little dust motes kind of start to settle, and then he goes, and then the dust motes go, phew, and then start to settle, and
Real question is, how much dust has he inhaled now?
oh god, I mean, if you're a mouth breather, you know.
All the dust.
Wow.
Yeah, it hurts. You walk over and you look at Delilah. You're like, you walk away and you walk outside. You walk back in. And you thought you heard something outside, so you run back out. Nothing. And your shift goes nice and quiet. Once the sun
while
starts
I'm-
to come up.
I
Go
would
ahead.
say while I'm walking around camp and checking on everyone, just keep the fire stoked. And at one point, I want to go through my spells as well. I want to swap out a spell.
Okie dokie. Go ahead and do that.
Yep, we can continue.
And so as your shift comes to an end, the sun is coming up. You've got your book in your lap, and you're still looking up and around every few minutes, and you get out your notes and you write some more things and write some more things. You're being very careful to make sure that you look up every couple of lines this time. And sunlight starts coming up. And Delilah, as a light sleeper, the sunlight coming in, starting to peek through the slats, does wake you. Ronan, you kind of like roll over. And Pet,
Nope. That sucked.
yawn and wake.
Morning.
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 Yeah.
How did everyone sleep?
Yeah,
Very
it could have
Thankfully.
been worse.
Your watch go all right, Zeph?
Yeah, no problems. What about yours?
I don't quite know what happened during mine because I don't know. I didn't see anything, but I think we had an earthquake. But
Oh.
the
Oh.
trees didn't shake, and the birds didn't fly away. And when I put my face to the ground, I couldn't hear anything. So it was strange.
Hmm.
So what
And
was
then out of
quaking?
nowhere, Pet fell over.
Mm.
But that was
Oh.
after the earthquake, I promise.
Did you feel the earthquake, Pet? Is that why you woke up?
I think so. I felt something weird. I was gonna go check, and then I got distracted. I saw a Ronin kind of stirring in his sleep, and then I tripped, and you all know what happened after that.
Maybe the earthquake threw you off balance. That's why.
We can blame it on that, or I'm just
Yeah.
completely blind in the night, so that could be too.
Also,
Maybe we should get you some
Sleep well last
sunglasses.
night, Ronan?
Do
What's
those
that?
see
You
what's
didn't
done?
sleep well?
I don't usually sleep well, so it's nothing out of the ordinary. I have some nightmares.
Well,
Night
that's
terrors,
not good.
I guess.
No, that's not nice at all.
It's been happening for a few months now. I'm hoping it'll
Months?
pass. Yeah.
That's intense.
No, that's not good at all.
Yeah, I should probably talk to someone about it, but you know.
Yeah. Go see a doctor or something.
Aren't you a doctor?
Yes.
Not that kind of doctor.
I give him a look over.
All right, roll a medicine check.
I kind of like stop for a second as soon as he say, "Aren't you a doctor?" I'm like, "Wait a second," and I
Oh
like
yeah.
medicine. Not great. 5.
Accurate.
Just medicine
Five.
checks, man.
5. He looks fine to you.
You look fine to me.
See, that's what I'm saying. I haven't.
Yeah, maybe
nothing's
different
wrong.
kind of doctor. Maybe magic.
Maybe. I'll just.
I could
cough
help
up
with
the
that.
stress. Oh.
Yeah, see? Hang on. I'm gonna pull out my book. I'm gonna go through and yeah, I've got something that can help with sleep.
We should try that. Not now. I'm good. But
Oh,
next
okay.
time.
Okay. You want to try it tonight?
Sure.
Cool. Because I was up studying for you last night.
Oh. Thanks. Perfect.
Okay.
It'll-
Cat nap?
it's a win-win. You get some practice, and I get some sleep. Hopefully.
Yeah.
That sounds so good.
And I do have to practice my magic. I've got to get stronger.
Absolutely.
Yes. All right, so let's go find some onions.
I think that's all that's left.
You didn't
right?
find any in the green shrubbery yesterday?
No, but I didn't. It was dark, so we could go back to that same area. Maybe even where the potatoes were. That would in the garden bed because they're, frequent vegetables. So
Mm.
Yeah,
less
that was a little bit up north there. I saw that old rundown garden. Sorry, I was doing my
the
spell
rundown
check.
garden. That'll be where onions could be as well,
Mm-hmm.
especially because it doesn't look like this. Is there the fields are wheat, wasn't it?
Mhm.
And
Yes, the
there's
field is weak.
is there any other farming fields around, or is it just regular fields around otherwise?
You don't really see any others. Again, remember this farm has been out of commission
Yeah.
for several years, so if there were other fields, they're probably just as overgrown as the wheat.
Cool. Go have a look see at both of those areas, even though they're different directions.
All right. So which one do you guys want to check out first?
Is the garden closer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Sounds
Actually,
good.
on our way over, can I look at the well? Has anything changed?
Have a look see.
Oh yeah.
You look down. How far does your dark vision go, Zeph?
60 feet? Dark vision, 60 feet.
60 feet. So it's not, you really can't tell. Remember, it's 80 feet deep.
Mm.
Still a little too dark to see all the way down there.
You see anything
Might
down there, buddy?
could try again at high noon when the sun is directly overhead, but it's,
True.
maybe drop another torch.
I might be able to help you a little bit.
No, it's okay. I got this. I'm just going to throw a firebolt down there.
Okay.
I got to practice
Toss
my
down a
magic.
firebolt.
There you go.
And the firebolt goes phew, down the hole. And you see the
Quite cool,
bottom.
isn't it?
It hits the bottom and goes psst,
Okay.
into a little bitty layer of water.
Hmm.
And I didn't see anything with that. It wouldn't have emitted much light, but I didn't see anything.
Nope.
Nah. Cool.
There's a little bit of water sitting on top of the mud from yesterday.
Oh no, it's crispy mud.
Because I could smell the water yesterday, does it smell stale or like is it drinkable?
It's a little hard to tell from this distance. You would probably have to taste it.
You trying to get a drink out of the well?
I was thinking about it. Did you see any water out there yesterday, Delilah?
Delilah?
No, there wasn't any water at the bottom. It was mud, so I think that we'd have to dig. At the
No, when
bottom.
you went out looking for the fruits and stuff
Oh,
like
yes,
yesterday.
yes. There was water. Yeah.
Okay.
There was water over there.
Hmm.
We got to go collect more watercress anyway.
Maybe wash off some of the blood on your clothes too.
Good idea.
It does add a
We're
nice...
gonna go have another bath soon, so I don't need to worry about that. I don't want to get
Oh,
cold.
okay.
Yeah, get your money's worth out of it.
Yeah. Wait. I don't have any money left.
I've got a little
Okay.
bit.
We'll work it out. Was it expensive?
It's 5 copper.
It's not too bad.
All right. So you guys head off towards the creek first.
Yes.
Weren't we going to the garden first?
Garden first.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah, garden
garden
first, and then we'll head off to the creek. Yep.
Alrighty. So you guys, you follow Pet up past the empty blueberry bush to the remnants of a vegetable garden, small one, and not nearly as big as the fields where they were growing the wheat. And now that there's daylight, you could see where Pet had dug up the potatoes. There is one, looks like might have been a tomato bush that has gone wild. It is very big, although the tomatoes on it are still feeling green. They're not quite in season yet. There are some big, poofy, leafy topped things sticking out that almost look like ferns, peppered throughout the garden, and you do see some green stalks that are about a finger's width wide that are coming out in little bunches, peppered throughout the area as well. There's a cluster of them in one corner, but not 100% sure what they are.
Cool. Start looking at pulling up things and seeing what I
Okay.
find.
Who wants to pull up what?
I'll do the one they had the... Yeah.
The ferny tops or the,
Yeah.
the little stalks?
little
I'll go
stalks.
stalks.
I'll do the furry one.
go.
That,
Okay.
Okay.
yeah.
So, Ronan, you go over and you start pulling up on the ferny topped things, and it's.
Why is this one so hard?
Why is this so hard? And you start to pull, and you start to pull, and you start to pull, and the top of it just kind of rips off.
Well,
You're like,
okay.
damn, something's in there. Does anybody want to help Ronan?
Yeah, I'll help.
You're looking at
yeah.
the other one. So,
Yeah.
Pet,
Never mind.
Yeah,
Zeph?
I can definitely go help for sure.
All right. So, Pet, you go over and you go, oh, that's a carrot top. Wildly
That's what that is.
outgrown carrot top. but a carrot top. It has gone to seed at some point already.
Strongest carrot I've ever seen.
Yeah. So the two of you start digging around the base of this thing that you were trying to pull up, and you manage to get a better grip on it, and then the both of you pull, and this thing is about as long as Pet's arm, like from his elbow to his wrist, and about as thick wide as a Ronin's arm. Like it is a big carrot.
Wow.
Yeah. Pet, we should dig up the rest of these and bring them
Yeah,
with us.
that's gonna be some good food. Wouldn't have to buy much for a while.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. How many of these are there?
There's probably a good handful here, at least.
Well, yeah, that one itself is a big handful. That'd be great. We'll grab a few
It's
of
like
those.
holding one of those fair zucchinis.
Oh yeah.
Do I still have that basket
You
that
do.
we found in the
Yeah.
barn? You can put
Delilah
it right
has
in
the
here.
other one, I believe.
If we
There you
want to
go.
dig them up, toss them in.
Pet and Ronan start digging up carrots. Delilah, do you go over to the little bunch of the stalks, or do you go for like one of the ones that's randomly out?
The bunch of the stalks.
The bunch of the stalks. All right. So you go over there, and you notice that on some of the stalks, there's these little. It almost looks like a cattail reed that's stuck out that has like a flowered top that has grown out, dried and died and fallen over, and the stalks have grown back up again. And Zeph kind of goes over there with you, and you guys start digging, pulling. What's your plan?
Am
Do you know what this is?
have I seen anything like this before?
Have either of this?
Yeah. Roll me a nature check.
Ooh.
16.
I rolled a 5 with. I'm rolling so good. 7.
12. Very nice. And Delilah?
Oh, sorry. 16.
16. All right. You go, oh, this is definitely onion family. It's either an onion or garlic. One of the two.
Either's
Cool.
fine with me.
Either.
I'm grab onto the stalk like nice and close to the soil. I give it a little jiggle and I pull it up. And if it doesn't come up, then I use my hands to kind of loosen the soil around it for a little bit before pulling it up.
Sure. So you start to pull up a little bit, and it gives you some resistance. So you have Zeph come over and start helping. So while you jiggle and tug, Zeph is sitting over there with his little claws going. And the reason that it was so hard to get up is because these, it is both onions and garlic, and they have kind of, because they're root vegetables that are kind of like all in the same area. They've like grown into each other and knotted around each other
Oh God.
in a really, really peculiar way. So these onions are not like perfect, beautiful bulbs. They are warped and in weird shapes. And you guys managed to get a cluster of onions and garlic that is quite literally a handful. Like you're sitting here with two hands on the bottom of this cluster of onions and garlic that have all just clumped together.
That might be a new discovery you just found there.
This looks.
Does it taste?
Good.
You think it tastes good?
Does it smell alright? Smells
okay. Smells of garlic and onion.
Garlic and onion
Cool.
ain't a bad smell.
Slightly, if you've ever accidentally like crushed your chives before you chop them
Yeah.
up, it smells kind of like that.
Yeah. Nice.
I take a
pop them in
bite.
my basket.
No, no.
That's gonna be a little spicy on the tongue.
Zeph, roll me a Constitution check.
Yep.
I chuck it in the basket after with the bite taken out of it, and I go back in to see if there's any other stalks that I can.
Check or save?
Check.
14.
14. Yes, it's onion.
Okay. Hang on. Excuse me.
You might have a little bit of a tummy ache later.
Oh no.
There.
Who knows? It's It's fine.
I'll make another Constitution saving throw later.
Yeah. So you guys do quite a bit of picking here, cleaning and pulling, and you end up with an entire bushel basket of the onions and garlic that you've dug up out of here. And the boys end up with 2 baskets worth of ridiculous carrots. Most of them are not the nice straight carrots that you're used to seeing at the grocery store. They are gnarled and twisted, and some of them have branched off in a couple places, so they look like you're pulling out like little people.
Are carrots supposed to be this big, Pet?
I don't believe so.
I've never seen them like this before.
Same. Somebody didn't tend to them correctly. It'd probably been left here for a long time.
So you guys have lots of carrots, onions, and garlic. And it's probably about 10 a.m. by the time you finish that. You take your spoils back to the barn and you set them in the shade, and then head off for the creek that Delilah found. And it's about 30 minutes away, so you get there about 10:15, 10:30-ish. And sure enough, there is a healthy stream here. It's not very deep, maybe at foot deep at the most at its deepest point, but it's about 3, maybe 4 feet across in some places. There's pebbles at the bottom that you can see because it's clearly running. There's plants and critters and bugs and Zeph. Oh my god, there's bugs. Skipping across the top of the water and chirping and creaking and doing all those kinds of buggy things. And as you guys are looking around, it's very easy since you found watercress once before. Delilah, you're like, there's some more right there. Nope, there's some more right there. There's some more right there. And you're just standing on the shore pointing at the watercress bunches and like sending the boys after the watercress. There.
Yeah.
Did you also want to
My
refill
basket.
the cattails while you're here?
Yeah, refill cattails, and I move the wet one, like the dry ones, to one side and have the wet ones on the other side, and then I'll take some extra watercress for just snack.
Nice. I need everybody to roll me a perception check.
What's the weather like?
Sunny at the moment.
Okay.
All right, you're done for the night.
Uh-oh.
It's not bad. It's a 10. It's just not doing it.
All right. Pet.
21.
21.
16.
Ronan. 16 for Delilah.
It was a 10.
And
I rolled a 2 twice, which takes me to 3.
very good. Zeph,
I'm
you're
too
like,
busy in the
the
water.
water, it's reflecting the sun.
No.
It burns!
It burns. Ronan, you're concentrating on picking. Dee Dee, you're pointing, and as you're pointing, you point Pet off to a cluster that's a little bit further upstream. And as he walks over that direction, both of you kind of notice at the same time that they're in the trees that the creek is coming out of and snaking its way down towards you through. Some of those trees are tilted. And it's weird. There's like a perfect line of them, like a few trees in. It's not like the ones at the very front. There's a few trees in where it's just like every tree on this almost perfectly straight line is tilted.
I try to finish up what I'm doing over here and walk back calmly over to the rest. I'm like, probably shouldn't stay around these parts too long. We should get back and return what we've got. Did we get enough onions when we were over at the?
No, for sure. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, and we got enough water.
But what
for
about
that.
the trees? I want to go look.
Yeah,
What's wrong with the trees?
just
Look at them.
thinking about what happened last night and now seeing some trees. I'm not a big fan of what that might be.
Are they broken? Like someone's snapped them going through? Or have they grown naturally weird?
Can't tell from this distance.
No, I can't.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look.
All right.
As soon as Zeph's like, which way was that? Like, I'm like, oh, let's go check. Yeah.
All right. So Zeph and Delilah just start tromping towards it and pet. You're like, well, okay.
I guess we'll go that way. I'm following behind.
Ronan, you gonna follow along?
Yeah, I'm grabbing my basket and following along.
All right. So you guys all trumps up, and it's a few minutes walk up to the tree line that the creek is coming out of, and there's moss and rocks and ferns and bushes and trees. And kind of snake your way through the trees until you get to this very clear line that these trees are just tilted on. And they're all tilted in the same direction. On a perfectly straight line, heading away from the forest towards the farm. And some of them, their roots are sticking up. Those that were closer to the surface. On others, they're just tilted. Maybe their roots were a little bit deeper. Anybody who is proficient in nature can make me a nature check.
No.
I weirdly am.
Go for it.
You got it.
I'm weirdly not.
That's a 6. So
6.
20.
20.
accurate.
All right. You're like, damn, what the fuck's wrong with these trees? That's really weird. Delilah,
Like that.
those trees that are still like showing their roots that are tipped up, they're still damp. And the earth underneath them is freshly tilled. So this happened within the last 12 hours.
Oh, maybe this was what the sound was last night.
Isn't that what I said before we came over to the tree?
Well, it's confirmed now.
Oh, right. Perfect.
All right.
Should we
Are there any
grab some wheat and head off? Oh, sorry.
Footprints?
Keep looking.
You could look for roll a survival check if you want to look for footprints.
Yeah, I sort of want to look for footprints, or maybe if there's anything like tufts of fur that may have pulled off,
Sure.
and stuff, like anything that would indicate what's done this.
Absolutely.
And you said-
Go for it.
What was it? In nature?
This will be survival
So,
or
plus
investigation, whichever one you guys have higher. Survival or investigation.
one. Investigation is a +2. That's a 9.
9.
What is with my rolls?
I mean, they're good when it counts.
True.
Ronan, you rolling? Anybody else? Nope.
Sure.
Yep.
What was it again? I'm sorry.
Either survival or investigation.
Let's do survival, actually. Nope, 7.
I got a natural 1.
Oh no!
That-
Are we looking for footprints? Oh,
Footprints or signs of whatever it was that caused the trees to
I
fall.
really hope not to find
Oh!
natural 20.
Thank
Nice.
you, my friend.
It's a lot of
I
evidence.
will leave it
Someone's
in the
competent.
Oh, my loves.
no.
So you guys are all looking around, and you're like, could it be this? And, Zeph holds out like a bird feather that, fell in the hole. And Delilah's like, absolutely, it was a bird.
I think it was the wind, actually. I don't know.
Yeah, Rhoda's like, could be the wind.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I want to
Yeah.
go.
Pet, you're sitting.
Grown this way.
You're sitting on another one of these trees that is tipped forward, just watching them have fun being investigators. And you look over to the side. That's weird. One of the rocks in the deeper part of the hole that was created by the roots upturning from the tree that you're sitting on has a strange color to it. And you kind of hop off your log and you get down there and you get a closer look at it. And it's got like the strange color is actually some other, substance. It's got a weird, like, viscous texture to it, like partially congealed blood.
I don't like this at all.
And you kind of reach down towards it and pull the rock out, and you're looking at it, and it smells slightly coppery.
Slightly coppery.
And as you turn the rock towards you, you see that the rock had kind of like a natural slice in it or a break in it, and it's caught a small, maybe thumb length black tooth in the break on this rock. And the viscous material that was discoloring the rock is, if it ripped a tooth out, then whatever this was bled.
Something was biting rocks. I literally thought you were going to say while they're all searching around, they're like in the footprint searching and they just don't see it because they're in. I was waiting. I'm like, oh no, I'm going to be outside like, uh-oh.
This is a Jurassic footprint, guys.
It's like, we're dead.
The reason you didn't see it is because it literally took up the whole sky.
Yeah.
No, I'm not doing that to you. You guys are level 5 or level 4.
Level 3.
No.
We're level 3.
Soon to be level 4.
Okay. All right. After
So,
this.
do you want to bring that to the attention of the rest of your party?
I found this copper rock, some sort of rock, and it's got a tooth in it, guys. That might be something to do with what was going on. I'll hand it to whoever wants to take a look at it.
Oh, I'll take a look.
Wait, you grab.
There you go.
Oh.
Have fun. It's covered in something though. Kind of like wipe the grass.
Yeah, that doesn't smell too good.
Pretty foul. Yeah.
Some blood. Blood in a tooth.
Maybe that's not going to work. I was going to see if I could ritual cast Identify. But that's...
Does it have a little R next to it?
Yes, I can do a ritual Identify. But I was
So
wondering if
ritual,
spell
you do
actually-
not have to have ritual spells prepared
No.
if you're going to cast them in a ritual. If you're going to cast them as an action, you have to have them prepared. But as a ritual,
No.
you can
I have an
cast them
R
as a
next to
ritual
it.
intent.
So it
So,
would
yeah.
take me 10 minutes.
Mhm.
But I just want to make
You
sure.
set it down.
Yeah.
So you set your rock down, you draw a little circle around it, and do your little scribbles of your symbols with your claws into the dirt,
Well, this
and you
is
cast
interesting.
Identify. So the rock is just common stone with a slight deposit of iron ore, although not a lot. The tooth kind of pings back as spine of unknown.
Fine.
Huh.
Fine.
Do you see any other rocks or anything else around other than just that little one?
You had to get a natural 20 to find that one.
Let's go.
Right on.
So, no, the rock's just a bit of a rock. It's got some iron in it if you want it, Delilah. Weren't you looking
Yeah.
for rocks and iron? You could smelt it, maybe? Take it back to Willie Black? No.
Yeah.
Who was the Arvel?
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to smelt metal. I just like rocks. But for something else, it's fine. But this is cool. Yeah. I'll add it to my rock collection.
Yeah.
But I don't know what the tooth thing is. I think it's a spine, but my
tooth?
magic's not strong enough to
Spine?
fully identify what it is.
That is one weird looking spine.
Sorry, guys.
So
Oh,
it looks like a tooth.
Looks like a tooth. Came back as spine of unknown.
Okay.
It's the spine of something.
Maybe if we
No
bring it
idea.
back to that little crazy one that we're doing this job for, maybe she can take a look at it and tell us what it is.
What if this is Bucket?
I hope not. I feel like someone wanted Bucket.
Bucket is.
Everybody's Bucket. I love that.
Always Bucket.
Oops, all buckets.
Oops, all buckets. Oh, that would be an interesting campaign. Oh, God.
Oh no. Well,
All right. Well, we just have to grab wheat and then we can head off, really. So
yeah, making good time.
No one wants to follow it for a little bit?
no, not particularly. But I
don't know if
mean,
I'm-
I guess we could.
I don't know
If
if
no one
I'm
knows,
gonna
we
find
can
out.
go back.
Away from the farm or towards the farm? Because it goes right towards the farm.
I don't know if I want to find
Ooh,
out
yeah.
what
Yeah.
that belongs
If-
to.
Let's go towards the farm.
Yeah,
Okay.
towards the farm time. But yeah, Ronan, I think you got. I don't think I could do that to trees. So I really am not a fan of whatever might be doing that to trees.
Especially
Can't
if
you
that's
talk
a
to
spine.
trees?
Yeah.
Why don't you ask them?
Hey, trees. You don't look like you're doing well. What happened?
You talking to one of the felled trees?
Yeah.
You get a faint red feeling.
That's not good, I don't think.
No.
It's the opposite of blue, so it's probably bad.
Yeah. It's a little bit of a pulsing red. You're not sure if it's anger or pain. Probably both.
I'm sorry, trees. I don't know Spare the Dying works on trees, but I'll try it.
I don't think it does.
Probably not. Cantrip though, so I don't lose anything.
But yeah, you don't get words back necessarily from the trees.
Yeah.
You do get feeling. And yeah, pain, little bit of irritation.
Yeah, not much back from the trees, guys. Just very uncomfortable. They're not feeling well. I mean, you could tell that.
Yeah.
Or trees.
It's just.
Uh,
Well, let's.
yeah,
Yeah.
we gotta head
Fo-
back anyway,
yeah.
so might
You
as
guys
well
kind
pass
of follow the downed trees back towards the farm. And, about 30 minutes later, you arrive back at the homestead. And then, go out, start harvesting wheat. And what hopefully, hope is wheat and not weeds. You guys can roll a nature or survival check.
by. Sounds good.
I will assist.
Okay, so
Cool.
one person
I'll-
can make it at advantage.
I'll do nature.
16.
Oh, 21.
Nice.
Oh my god, finally.
Well done, well done.
All right, 21, 22. Nice, Zach. And a 16. So you guys do a really good job, and Zeph, Delilah starts to reach for a ragweed. And you go, no, not that one.
Oh, whoopsie.
And you guys get, a big full bushel of wheat stalks harvested. But it does take you the better part of the afternoon to do so. So it's about 3 o'clock by the time that you get all that collected. And you head back to the barn. You've got your carrots, you've got your onions, you've got your watercress, and your wheat. Who's carrying what?
I've
They
got
are too heavy for me.
I got as much onions and watercress as I can have on my back.
Okay.
I can carry the carrots, I think.
Alrighty.
want
Pet's
the
got the
basket?
carrots.
You grab the
Aronin?
wheat, Aronin?
I'll grab the wheat as long as I'm not carrying the basket. If he can take it.
Oh,
It's
sure.
a bit heavier now
Okay.
with all the carrots.
Yeah, we got what, 2 baskets worth of carrots.
Two
So
baskets worth of
Whole
carrots.
bunch.
I'll
So
just
you
carry a
guys can
bunch of
use
them.
some twine or string or even some of your rope to create like a tie for the bushel of wheat, which will make that easier to carry.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Similarly, the watercress, you can kind of tie the strands into a bundle. The onions and garlic, you can take
They're
the
just in
actual
my-
green tops and knot them. So you've got fistfuls of that. So
they're
Zeph, you have an empty basket,
Yep.
and Pet has an armload of carrots and a basket of carrots.
Yep.
I'm helping.
No, it's fine. I should be good with this.
And then I just need one person who is proficient in survival to make me a check to get you guys back to town.
Not I.
I'm not proficient, but I have a
I'm
plus 1.
proficient.
I am as well, so it's up to you.
You go, Pet.
Okay.
I've been having some good survival.
21.
Nice.
Nice.
All
Let's
right. So Pet, you're like, all right, let's go. Doot, 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 doot. And everybody just follows along behind you like little chicks. Zeph is walking directly in your wake because, when you walk, you kind of tamp down whatever's in front of you. And he's just like, aha!
Very easy to follow.
His little cloak is not catching on things because he's walking in the tamped down things. But you guys make it back to town right as the sun is coming to set. And you've got your bushels and bags and baskets of things. And as you're coming back up into town, you pass Cindy Redberry's house, which is dark. She's either asleep or not there. Who knows?
Waking that
The
lady
forge
up.
is not cold, but there doesn't appear to be anyone currently stoking it. And you get up onto Main Street, and you can hear music playing out of the bar from down the street.
Cool. Pop in and see.
Little Sydney.
Jeanette?
Jeanette. Oh, no.
See if
Hello,
she's
everybody.
got jam everywhere or not.
Oh, yeah. See Sydney sitting in her jam pile again.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to check in and see Cindy Redberry?
Yeah, we don't
Yeah.
really have any money to go enjoy the rest of the town, so
Oh,
Alright,
yeah,
let's
true.
Might-
Drop off this stuff and see if we can
yeah.
make some money.
You guys knock?
Yes.
Alrighty. So, you guys make your way in. You knock on the door, and you hear a voice go, "It's late. Who is it?"
We came back with the things that you asked to find,
Door.
and we got
Hi.
carrots too.
Yeah, we got extras.
No, those are for us.
Oh yeah, they're for
Yeah.
us. Maybe.
Ah,
want
you've
them.
returned. Perfect timing. Come in. She turns around and walks away. You see the whole room is lit with just like one little kerosene lamp.
Mm. You
Didn't
want
she
more
say
light?
it was-
What?
Do you want more light? Like I can light a torch.
No.
Never mind. Okay.
What did you bring me? And she gets up on a little stool behind her big table in the center, and she kind of just takes her hands and goes pat 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 on the table.
Well, come on, guys, come on, show. We've got the bushels of watercress for you. And we got some wheat hull. We got some wild onions, but they're a bit mixed up with some garlic. They're a bit spicy. Careful of your eyes. And we also found some carrots.
Lots
We want to
carrots.
keep some of the carrots.
Yeah, some of them are
Yeah,
out.
of course.
Definitely.
Of course. And she starts rooting around at things on her desk, and she pushes stuff aside, and she makes room for you to put the bushels of things down, and she goes, well. That looks pretty good. That looks good and not bruised. Yes, I just need the wheat hulls. I don't need like the whole wheat. Did you shuck that for me?
Sure.
Anyone know what that means?
I would.
You're like,
Can I do it?
I
don't know if Haley doesn't know what it
I can certainly smack it around a couple times.
Yeah.
So you pick up the bushel and you kind of untie it and take it like a fistful, and you just start.
Pop it in a bag. Have you
good
got
idea.
a bag? Have you got a sack?
Sack.
Yeah, sack.
Oh yeah,
Flour sack.
I do. And she goes over and roots around in one of the cupboards for a second, and you just see her little hunched back as she's rooting around for things, and then she comes back with a sack, and she puts it on the table for you. It's an old burlap sack. The bottom is still sewed pretty neat and tight, but you see on the burlap sack is painted in very crude common. It says unruly children.
I said this will work perfect. I chuck the wheat in there. I swing it around so it's got like a tight
knot on it.
And then I smack it around the building.
All right, roll me a strength check.
10.
10. Okay. It takes you probably the better part of 30 minutes, just until you stop hearing the soft tearing sound of the wheat releasing the actual grains. And when you turn around, Ronan, Pet, and Zephyr just kind of like,
damn.
That was so much fun.
And
I was like doing like figure eights and on the wall, on the floor, the table, the desk.
So you guys turn around, and Cindy is standing there with this square sieve. It's a large square sieve, and the holes in between the little the mesh. That's the word I wanted. Good lord. The holes in the mesh are rather small, just big enough that wheat kernels could fall through. And she goes, "Okay, pour it in here."
This lady
And
has
it just
out.
she's shaking it as you're pouring, and all of the wheat is just falling through onto the floor, and the hulls and the remnants of the stalks and stuff like that are staying up. She's perfect, and she walks off, leaving this pile of wheat just in the middle of the floor.
I grab wheat and pop it into like a little something that I have. I got something. Little bag, little something.
Yeah, you have 2 pounds.
I have a herbalism kit, so I'm sure that
you have 2 pounds of unmilled wheat.
Ooh.
Perfect.
Okay.
Zeph, I don't know if you want to maybe show her that tooth spine thing. I don't know if she's going to know much about it, but she seems to be quite eccentric. She might have some insight for us.
That's a good idea. Excuse me?
She turns around, she's got you guys as a gold coin. She's like, "Yes?"
Forgot about that.
Yeah, we'll take that. But I have a question. Thank you. Do you know what this is from? No, hold out the spine piece.
You hold out the spine piece, and
I
she
hold it
looks
out.
at it.
Hello?
Did she fall asleep?
Is she okay?
I don't know.
Where did you find this?
Near our campsite, and I'm gonna withdraw it.
Near your campsite where?
It's by the farm you sent us to.
Yeah, an old farm that you sent us to. It's buckets, isn't it?
I wish
This is
it
from
were
Bucket.
buckets.
Huh?
I wish it were buckets. Oh dear. I think you all should go sleep. It would be best.
We just got up.
And take that. Take that to Willie Black.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
No.
We
Out
can
with
do
you.
that.
Go on.
Okay. Wait.
Out. Out.
Oh, all
That's
right. You don't have to
God,
tell me
okay.
twice. Don't have to tell me
Wait.
twice.
What? No, wait. We
And she
gave
pushes
all
you
of this
guys all out
stuff.
and closes the door.
She didn't tell me what it was.
I'm assuming that's a
Were we
bad
supposed
thing.
to get paid?
We got paid.
We got paid.
Yeah,
That's not it.
Zeph has the coin.
Oh, okay.
We got one
Cool.
gold for that. We're
That's
good.
okay. Nice.
So you got $100 for
Yeah, that's nice.
stuff.
That'll
Nice.
get some nice baths.
And you still have 2 bushels of carrots and some watercress.
Oh yeah. Do we
We
want to
got
see if
food.
Very large carrots.
yeah, we can use it as food. I'm not sure if the general store will buy it off of us at all, especially these abnormally large carrots. They're probably closed because it's late. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Should we go get a bath and then find a room? Or no,
Yeah.
we can't afford
We
a
gotta- I
room.
gotta-
Maybe. Oh wait, we maybe can afford a room now.
Probably.
We got plenty of money for rooms, right?
Yeah,
How much
if
was
we
it for a night?
yeah. That way we can break the gold and we can split it evenly between us.
Yes.
Yeah.
I need another drink.
All
Are
right.
you gonna buy Enda? No. Who was it?
Whiskey?
Whiskey, a drink.
Whiskey? You gonna buy whiskey a whiskey?
I'm gonna get some whiskey. Yeah.
Okay. Can I have some whiskey?
Absolutely.
I love
Stick
how
with
I
water
made
this
this.
time.
I've made this.
I was gonna go.
Is it whiskey or whiskey?
or
Who knows?
whiskey.
Who knows?
Yeah.
I won't. I
Um,
will. I won't. Tell.
So
Never kiss
you
and tell.
you guys head off towards
Mhm.
Barbaros. There's lively piano music playing as you get up close to it,
Mhm.
and you
Breakfast.
you walk in with your carrots, and the owner looks over and goes, "Oh, welcome back! Oh,
Hi,
goodness." She sees Delilah still covered in.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Bath.
We meant to take a bath before we came over here.
Should we go next door? Are we allowed in here like this?
I didn't
Oh.
say I was gonna have a bath first.
Yeah,
but I've
let's go
just
take a
followed
bath.
you over here because I'm not paying attention.
Well,
We'll be back.
I would say yes, but he is closed today. Oh,
All right. That's no
Um,
good.
do you want me to draw you a bath, dear?
Could do that.
I mean, it
That'd
won't
be
be
lovely.
nice. It'll just be hot water.
Yeah. That's fine. It's more than I get normally.
I don't know
What?
about hot water, but I could just give you some
It's-
regular water
It's
if you want.
coyote, wood coyote, tree coyote.
The bark coyotes?
Yes,
bark.
yeah.
You were attacked by bark coyotes?
Yeah, look,
yeah.
they bit
lot
my
of 'em.
ankles. And you can see that my poor pants.
Mm.
There's a tailor. You can.
Oh, good. There's
Oh,
a split
God.
right at the
Um,
thigh. There's like a firebolt mark.
Where?
Like,
Singes.
Where did you get
between
attacked by
thighs.
bark coyotes?
at the farm.
Karen's farm.
Oh, Oh. They're usually not that aggressive. I mean, I've met bar coyotes on the road by myself several times, and they just run off. What on
These
earth?
ones were pretty insistent on trying to eat Delilah.
Yeah. But I punched them.
It was
Very
really
well, actually.
One's head exploded.
It was impressive.
Yeah.
Well, and at this point, her speaking to you guys right there, kind of in that first 10 feet entrance of Barbaro's, like the rest of the patrons of the bar are all kind of like looking over, and they're like, what? Oh, ew, ew. And the piano player is just like, pay attention, don't look, I'm not paying for that shit. Yeah, so she goes, well, are you staying the night? Do you just want some drinks?
All of the above.
Okay, great. I will I'll have Velvet draw you a bath. Velvet! And the red-haired woman who's just like leaning on the bar of the second floor just goes, oh, right, absolutely, I'm on it. And she goes, comes down the stairs and disappears into the kitchen. And as you guys are standing there, the swinging or the big open doors kind of close behind you with a loud slap. And you look behind, you all turn around to look and find Enders holding both doors closed with his palm, so his back is to you. His hat is off his head and just barely hanging on by the throat strap around his neck. That's the only reason he's still got it. And as he turns to face you guys, he is covered in dust and gore, and
Oh God.
he looks like he's had it just as rough as you guys did. And Jeanette goes, oh my god! Ah! Enders! What? And he's just standing there and he turns around and he goes, I need a bath and a whiskey.
Oh.
And she goes, right! Bath and whiskey. And that's where we're going to end it tonight.
Right on. Right on.
God.
Good old Enders, man. That's solid.
Yep. And I forgot to do Ender's accent again. So
Enders doesn't have
Fine.
Did he say anything? Oh, whiskey in a bottle.
yeah, he said I need a bath and whiskey.
Where's
And a whiskey.
there it is.
Oh my
All right.
God.
So many questions.
Jeez.
Yeah, why was Cindy upset by the tooth? Like, what in the world was that? This
Yep.
is crazy.
Tooth's fine.
So many
Tooth
questions.
fine. Thingy, my
Right
bub.
on.
All right.
Mhm.
So make sure you guys come back and join us next Thursday at 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern, where we will continue our story in the little town in the New West. Come join us. Go get yourselves a break, have a nice snack, and then prepare for your critical role indulgence. I'm sure that's where you're all headed next.
Yeah.
We thank you for coming to our pre-show. And we will see you.
Sponsor
Next
has
Yes.
Fingers crossed.